escape.
He's
Never mind.
dead.
He's out of
I'm
here.
a liar. Oh my goodness.
We got a final round situation to move on between Kombat and Ninja Killer. 1 round to go.
Oh, great trade there by Ninja. Look at the damage done to Zombat's health bar already because that.
And also denies Goro for a while.
He hit Goro and him for like 250. What a start. New situation. Dead even as well. I haven't seen a lot of breakers from either of these players.
What a
See
wall.
until now, there it is.
So Buttonsy all of a sudden in this round is Ninja Killer. Rather than backing off. Headbutt again, had Kano for safety, canceled the ball, pretty slick.
Kano's getting hits in as well. Down for it, not with punished. That could have been huge for
Again,
Zombat.
so Buttonsy in this round, he's put up a wall much more actively in these situations.
Didn't get it for more though. He's probably hoping that he force a breaker off those couple straight hits. The back throw though. Gonna hit him down to 1. Here comes
Becoming
the
a
chip.
big issue.
Just needs 1.
There it is, Ninja Killer! 3 games to 2. What a close result, but he got it. He will move on, continuing in winner's side.
And the story continues where it's not as dominant as we've seen in previous games, but the result's still there for guys like Ninja, Sonic, here in winner's semifinals, Mighty Unjust, and Nicolas. Congratulations. It's been some tough battles, but in those clutch moments, that Ninja Killer factor on display.
Yeah, amazing work. It was a bit of a shaky start here and there for Ninja Killer. Had some combo drops, had some situations where typically I think we would put certain options up on screen, didn't see it there. But then as it went on, of course, he settled into it. He played like what he is, one of the absolute best players in the world.
And this was a great match to talk about adaptation with when it comes to the cameos, because one of the problems that Zombat ran into in the middle of this set was the buttons from Ninja Killer when he was trying to dash in, when he was trying to get in. He was meeting him so well, and so what he did was to swap to the Goro so that he could get in much safer outside of those ranges where he's not worried about the buttons. And it ended up paying off towards the end, and he had his moments to get the victory. I love that adaptation from Zombat. The switch to Goro was perfect, given what Ninja Killer had shown him, but not enough. Just another close one, and it's Kombat going down to Faisal in losers round 1. VGY will be going up against Scorpion Prox. Nothing but classics along the way, David.
That's what we'll be looking at. Sonic Fox and the Mighty Unjust, Nicholas and Ninja Killer, VGY and Scorpion Prox, and Faisal Kombat and Kombat in that top 8 next round. Yeah, lots of marquee matchups there. They're all going to be killers from here on out. Looking forward to that.
Absolutely, guys. Stay tuned. More top 8 action here at Final Kombat, the World Championship of Mortal Kombat 1. We're going to go to a break, but before we do, I want to give quick shout-outs here to McFarlane. I'd like to give you a chilling first look at the latest Mortal Kombat 1 Sub-Zero figure.
What's up, champ?
Look at that thing coming from McFarlane. It'll be available at major retailers this fall. Go check it out if you want your own gorgeous Sub-Zero sculpture.
Pop! Scorpion is here to take on the toughest adversaries in your Mortal Kombat 1 lineup. Assemble your elite team when you add this skilled warrior to the ranks of your Pop Games collection. Final figure is approximately 3.95 inches. Shop the full collection at Funko.com later this year.
Hope you guys have enjoyed that first round of Mortal Kombat here. This is Final Kombat. Don't go anywhere. More action on the way.
Chosen war with a god. No, you have.
Fight. Yeah, it went down to the wire. The fact that what was huge in that match at the end is Ninja Killer had flawless blocked the Goro call and then hit Goro and also the point character, and he was able to combo off that and go into Fatal Blow, and then have to worry about the breaker because the cameo was locked out.
Insecure, most selfish.
I thought that was so godlike. That was such a good ass play.
Everyone has a freezing point. Take your best shot, Frosty. Finish him. Fatality. Homelander wins. Flawless victory.
Everybody is really loving our new show, Ninja Kamui.
Yep, it kicks some serious ass.
Now Rainmaker Productions.
Yeah, I like the Shang's Lab too, but
Are giving you a chance to
I mean, okay, this is what I mean.
world of Ninja Kamui.
With
I like
Origins.
that they set it up looking like Shang's Lab,
And slash your way through hordes of henchmen.
but I would prefer they have set it up looking like anything else, any other stage.
Thunder's a classic.
Like they don't have a cool tournament stage in this
It's
game.
full of power-ups, insane
Well, I think it's gonna win.
and epic boss battles.
I don't know. I'm not.
Year is full. You can suit up
I'm not invested enough.
anyone foolish enough to resist. I don't know about you, Sarah, but I'm itching to get my hands on this one.
Man, this game looks tight.
Same here, Tom. It looks like it could be pretty fun for Kamui fans.
Ninja Kamui Shinobi Origins is for the Nintendo Switch.
Available for pre-order now.
Damn, did y'all know that the House just passed a military bill that automatically registers men 18 to 26 for the draft? Hey, man. Afro said, keep those unk jokes coming. I'm gonna show you what he's talking about. It said, keep those unk jokes coming. Good luck, little niggas. House passes military bill. Damn. We need a general. It's a wild ass tweet. I see how it can be read like that, but it's basically him saying that he's a unk too. Or I don't know. Like whatever. I like being too old to be drafted. Boy, nothing cheap. Be gone. I don't know. Are we going to see the same characters the whole time? Let's see. Who's winning the first match? Sonic versus Mighty Unjust. Didn't he just beat Peacemaker? I think Zombat's going to beat him. He's too solid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Final Kombat action. Top 8 has been solidified for the winners and losers, but really quickly, we're going to take a little segue to a very special guest. The man himself, the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon, is on the stage with me. Ed, how you feel today, man?
Good. It's always great to be here in Toronto. I love it. I love the competition. That to me is the big highlight, is just seeing all this such high-level competition with this game.
That's great. That's great. Got a couple questions for you, actually, Ed. We had a lot of things that happened in group stage yesterday, including the top 8 today thus far. What has been the most exciting thing that you have seen?
Just in general, the like upsets that that starting with 2 3-0s was like I wouldn't expect it. So it seems as unpredictable as a tournament that I've ever been to. Some of the stuff you can kind of predict. So many upsets. It's just that makes it that much more exciting for me.
That's great. That's great. Another question is, between MK11 to MK1, what was the characters that you were most excited to design and just look at?
Well, the designing a characters like this army of people to do it, but one of the fun ones was bringing back characters. Obviously, Johnny Cage and Scorpion Sub-Zero. Katana, I love seeing her appearance in the tournament here. But I guess if I had to say, was it the returning characters? Johnny Cage was a great one. You know, he's real powerful, and Katana, I think.
Okay, those are great characters all around. Honestly, the roster was honestly great this year. Well, last question is, you're in Toronto, so what's your favorite part about this place?
Well, actually, I've been to Toronto many times before, so I love the city. It really reminds me of Chicago in another, but it has its own kind of personality too. I'm used to the trains, you know, just getting around and all that. But I'm very familiar with the downtown area, and been coming here for quite a long time. So it's always a great opportunity to come visit again.
Well, Ed, as we always, we love you. We appreciate everything that
Thank
you
you.
do, guys. Appreciate Ed so much. Give him a round of applause, please. By all means, by all means. Great man right here. But we still have more action to do. So in the meantime, I'm going to segue to our commentators. Take it away, please. The Condiment Twins are going to come on this top 8.
Well, welcome back, everybody. My name is Ketchup, joined by Mustard, and I think it's about time we kickstart the final top 8. You know, we started with our first 4 matches to determine who's going to be on the winner's side, who's going to be on the loser's side. And after the next short few hours, we're going to have a world champion. It's going to be either a returning champion in Sonic Fox, or we're going to have someone brand new.
We could very well end up with a repeat grand finals of the final combat we saw for MK11 between Sonic Fox and Ninja Killer, but we're a good ways away from maybe seeing that, as we are starting off with, unfortunately, our loser side of the bracket, which is kind of sad to say, really. We've had such a weekend
Scorpion
of
Prox
splendid competition
or VGYU.
over, but it really boils down to this, a good old-fashioned top 8. 4 from winners, 4 in losers. We're going to find out who is going to be a world champion. However, this match right here is one to watch. Scorpion Prox from Chile, one of the dominant twins from
I'm not against either one of these players.
The sole representative in Final Combat from the UK, staying alive in the tournament. Both these players already have fallen to losers, as we saw in the matches before. So if you lose here, that's it.
I want to see some good ass MK.
The pro competition.
VGYU, I feel like he practices the game correctly. Scorpion Prox and Nicholas, I feel like they do as well.
I will say, speaking of eliminations, we have to remember, Video Games Yo defeated Nicholas to get out of Group B. So are we going to see Video Games Yo be able to take out both the twins in the same tournament? I don't know.
That would be a rather large accomplishment that very few players have been able to do in any Mortal Kombat. You know, we can remember the last Evo for MK11, Ninja Killer, able to do just that, but that is a exclusive club. But I mean, we got to talk about how international this top 8 has become.
Absolutely.
We're starting off here with the UK versus Chile. 2 players that really made a name for themselves in Mortal Kombat 11. Video Games Yo being around a lot within the first few years. Nicholas and Scorpion Prox, both of which kind of debuting in the North American side halfway through the game's life and coming into the scene in a big way. But now we will begin. What's the matchup going to be? Because both these players use various different characters, and we're starting off General Shao.
The General is in the building for this top 8 against Scorpion Prox, who has pretty much... Okay, so in pro competition, Baraka is his most played character, for sure. Like, absolutely, 1000%. However, in this tournament this weekend has been almost exclusively Johnny Cage Chameleon. But going back to the Baraka this time, paired with that Cyrax, this team so strong in the current meta game. But Video Games Yo rocking that General Shao with the Kung Lao. Okay, we've seen a variety of cameos this time from VGY and the Shao, but back to the tried and true Kung Lao.
We are starting things off strong here. Baraka Cyrax, that's going to be entirely geared around that close range game. And a bit more of the mid-range for General Shao. I mean, there's a bruiser design here with a lot of mix-up potential, but it's all about the range of things like that standing 2. But already now Scorpion Prox laying that pressure on thick. We still have a Cyrax ready to go. Should we commit to something on block? Which of course we will.
We'll be seeing tons of that, though. That down 4 from Baraka, that low slash. A pivotal normal in the Shao matchup, just to go under his lack of mid. Obviously, we know Baraka could turn any poke into the threat of the Baraka barrage. And so prominent in this matchup, as we will be seeing. However, quite a competitive competitive first round here.
The second hit of that back three just hits everyone. I mean, look, ask and you shall receive. We're going to be seeing it once again, keeping things nice and gapless. A little bit weird on the timing there of the spin. VGY did not want to challenge that just in case. And now the low hat to keep things going. A lovely throw tech. If there is one thing VGY is known for, it is those spectacular throw techs, but this is going to be tricky. The wake up down one, I mean, you were going to get chipped out otherwise. You had to fight. Whips the overhead, and that's the first round here for Scorpion Prox.
Dare I say, I think that might be the first hand-to-hand overhead VGY has done this entire tournament this weekend. We saw loads of his Xiao yesterday, but was so reserved on throwing out that overhead low mix-up in hand-to-hand.
Let's not forget this was the character that VGY used to defeat Nicolas yesterday to make it out of the group. So the General Xiao, that's where the heart is, that's where the confidence lies. Starting off now with this pick does not surprise us. General Xiao, lots of different cameo synergy. We've seen Lao, Kano, Sector, Motaro recently. I mean, kind of sky's the limit for this character.
Oh, Scorpion Prox tried to get a side-switching version of the throw combo. Didn't quite get the pickup. The breaker forced from VGY regardless. Oh, wow. Hitting Cyrax there is going to be super important. They're getting out of this corner as the confirm into the spin is good. VGY finding some damage, but got tons of resources. Another whiff punish, but again, no bar to get loads of damage from it. And Scorpion Prox with their patience. That wasn't punish that teleport mix-up.
And that's it, confirm, and that's definitely going to be game number one. VGY betting it on that overhead, but you know, that Xiao overhead is significantly slower than the low sweep, for example. So this level of play, especially offline,
well, that already is a mix-up in how VGY has been playing this weekend, though. Think back to how VGY was playing against Nicolas. It was the Xiao Motaro, which allowed him to play a much safer, more calculated game of really threatening the lows constantly and then saving those big overheads for when it was the most relevant. Now, hang on.
Whoa, you haven't seen this. Those that are watching the show.
Whoa.
Shang Tsung and Cyrax.
Hey.
Now this team looks
That was one of his teams. This was his team at ECT. He used his team at ECT, and it was really good too. Oh man. All right, let's see how this goes because I've always wanted to see how this match went. Baraka versus Cyrax. That's crazy. Like they legit said on Twitter, "Oh man, we ain't seeing no Cyraxes. We ain't seeing no Cyraxes." Here we are. Baraka Cyrax, Shang Cyrax.
Did not want to overcommit there. One thing about Shang Cyrax, the spin is great, but it can hit at really weird angles that can mess your combos up. So you got to be aware.
There's a counter poke. A Shang Tsung down three, the long leg of the tricky sorcerer. We know it's so long range, but anytime it's blocked, you're looking into bed of spikes into spin by itself. There it is, reversal. Yeah,
that long range
ending
sweep.
That perfect range.
That long range sweep, rather reminiscent actually of the General Xiao with a similar kind of utility. Get off me. That's going to be, no hit confirmed there. Just letting the string rock on its own.
But this isn't really a team that you'll be seeing fishing for significant damage combos, right? It really is that death of 1,000 cuts. Little damage combos.
This man has an armored launcher now. That's a plus on block.
Which also means that if Scorpion Prox doesn't get flawless blocks, hang on, that's a punish. Yeah, it has to break. I've got to say, VGY will be building a lot of meter unless there are flawless blocks to return.
Doing those mid-string swaps into different versions.
Well, this is a counter pick. Like, this is not a good matchup. Shang with Cyrax versus Baraka, you ain't getting in. And when you do get in, you eat an armored launcher. Baraka's not throwing out an armored launcher. That's huge in neutral in general. And then Shang's constantly building meter. Baraka has to spin meter just to try to stop him, but he's not getting anything when he spins meter. And you can't build meter effectively with Baraka versus Shang. You got to get in. This is a losing matchup. If Scorpion Prox, well, he's stuck with him, so I mean, he's going to have to Hail Mary his way in through this wall of damage. But it's not going to work. He's going to have to switch. At least switch cameo. But, like, yeah, dude. Like, you're not about to... Like, he's got meter right now because he's been getting hit. But he's not about to be... Yeah. Like, you give Shang a safe special move that pushes out and becomes a launcher, too. You're not getting in. You're losing. Look at this. You're just going to eat chip damage all day, eat high-low mix-ups all day. He has to pick a different character. Or a different cameo at least. I would recommend like Sub-Zero or something. Because then he doesn't have to deal with like zoning. And then he forces Shang to have to just come in and fight. And then you can win the footsie war if you don't have meter.
So what better character for someone with that much character variety in their pocket than the shape-shifting sorcerer Shang Tsung? There's one thing Shang does better than anyone else in the game.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do Soul Steal or Morph here. Outside of, I'm talking, well, morph into the character. But yeah, he's going to go from old Shang, young Shang. Because these are just really long block strings. Oh, nice whip punish. But he still has such a long way to go. He's got a long way to go.
I think we're going to be point blank unless Scorpion Prox goes for a spin on Wake Up Baby. Nope, lets it rock. That was the safety. That was a safety bed of spikes.
Man, Scorpion Prox trying to make something happen here. Oh, he couldn't go for a grab, just a wall push since the cameo is already out. Uh-oh. It's going to be hard block. Good flaws block to stay alive, but nope, it's too much. Scorpion Prox is going to have to switch characters.
Certainly not Scorpion Prox by the look of things, but that has kind of been a recurring.
I can't remember if it was Scorpion Prox or Nicholas, but they saw me in like at the tournament. They had like a side tournament before the tournament. It was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? I was like, yo, what's going on? He's like, you know who I am? I was like, yeah. He was like, just showing me love and stuff. But that was the only time I saw him. I can't remember which one it was, because like it was my first time actually interacting. Well, of course I know who they are. Because I know in Chile, like they definitely respect me out there. Like they got ETC McFly. He wouldn't. I just know like how cool those dudes are. Uh-oh, he's making something happen. He's stuck with Baraka Cyrax. You got him in the corner. This is pretty good. But you gotta be careful, man. See, now you're gonna have to start flaws blocking that string during the string. Thankfully, they're not online, so you don't have to worry about messing up. Uh-oh. Try to take your turn back. But you got all this meter, you gotta... There you go. Ugh. You're gonna have to just win off the trades and just say, I'll just do back forward 3 to get in and call assist.
We haven't really seen those yet. The straight skull has been the preferred projectile. We are going to spend the 2 bars.
Ooh.
It's not the damage here.
The grab throw. Forgot about that. Can't forget about that. Man, big damage.
That was just a double high string.
Scorpion Prox. Gotta be careful. Oh, no back 4-3s. Call Cyrax. Man, that's so much damage. It's like we're going to bring it back. Oh, y'all thought you said we shouldn't have nerfed Cyrax? Well, here you go. By the way, right before Final Combat.
I don't know what I'm talking about. That is match point for video games. Yo, Scorpion Prox, now or never, mate.
Man, it's an uphill battle matchup. So even when you do back 4-3, you gotta do it the right time and right spacing.
And look at this, gets caught at the very end. A combo pickup. Spikes, these counter pokes.
Oh, good whiff punish. You can get the corner. You can make something happen here. Oh, good bait.
Let's not forget strings into spin into Cyrax. We're building meter all day unless you flawless block.
Okay, keeping it safe, Scorpion Prox.
Oh, gotta be careful because he's gonna do poke into his launcher. There it is. Told you, it was coming. Gotta be overcommitting the block. Yeah, I know the overhead is whack. I would still go for that though, to let him know I'm crazy. I would do this 30-something frame overhead offline. No, he's getting caught. Oh, it's one more hit. One more hit is the decider for both parties, because if someone win, oh my god! Oh, he dropped it. Oh, the down 2 Did he press or was that chip? Don't tell me the uppercut chipped that much. Oh my goodness. He must have pressed. He must have thought. Goodness gracious. He could have either whip punished and went for a super and killed. But wow, this is crazy. Like this, as I said, this match is still tough for Baraka Cyrax, Shang Cyrax, but clearly it can be won with some well-placed buttons.
Between these two top-level players. It's crazy to think this is just the first.
Yo, we're here at the final match.
The traditional part of the bracket anyway. Yeah, we're back to that.
Oh, good flawless block to negate the chip. Gotta do that.
There's that bed of spikes, max range of the down three, just be a little bit safer. There's so much respect on these.
VGYU trying to stay out the corner, but now he's in the corner. Versus Baraka, that's not where you want to. Wait, you threw him out? Threw him out the corner. Oh, break his armor. Drop the combo though. Still got something. Pressure's on. That's not safe.
Okay, that is something in the matchup. The raw blade charge to punish bed of spikes when it's not EX'd. Overhead finds its way. A second one.
Scorpion Prox doing his homework. Oh, not you pressing. Not your turn. Getting whiff punish. Match point. Scorpion Prox with the adjustments and playing and winning with some good old footsies. He was like, oh, this zoning? Now I'm getting in on this. That was good call out. Uh-oh, don't get hit one more time, VGYU. You better start zoning. Can't be playing Nooch versus this. But he do got the meter, so it's gonna be hard. I would just try to get him to come up off the meter, but it's gonna be really tough and risky to pull off. Well, it's good he used the Cyrax before then. He could have got the throw combo, but I think this is going to do it. Almost, just about. He's just going to chip him out. That's it. And VGYU is out of here. Man, he was up 2-0.
Response to VGY's Shang Tsung, spanner in the works.
Goodness.
Is able to adapt and survive in this bracket. Moving on 3-2. I think adaptation's the magic word for that one, because clearly Scorpion Prox was not ready for the Shang Tsung to come out there. But over the course of even just this series, not really going in as much. More emphasis on just kind of backing off, letting those low pokes whiff.
Yeah, Prox played that super good. Baraka Cyrax, boys.
To close things out, we do really have to talk about, though, that fourth match, that scramble. Anything could have happened in that scenario, but I mean the pressure of what's on the line.
It's going to be a tough one to go back and see. I think this actually might have been that was on the other side of it. That was on the other side, but yeah, it's going to be a hard thing to go back and absorb. But that's just the nature of competition. Sometimes things are going to go accidentally the wrong way.
Yeah, he was putting up the wall at first. Like he was doing all the chip damage with the down forward two with Shang and calling Cyrax assists. He had a really good pace if he would have just kept that up. But then Scorpion Proc started flaws blocking every time. So that probably frustrated VGYU. I'm sorry, Video Games Yo, because like I just know when someone starts flaws blocking your stuff, you're like, dang, they're not getting hit by this. Now you start being desperate and going for other stuff. And Scorpion Proc just stayed fundamental with it, because Baraka players are going to keep harassing you with back three all day. Back three, back three, back three. Constantly. They're going to harass you with back three.
He is one of the best MK players to ever do it. Hasn't been the most active in MK1 from start to now.
And he just got caught. And then he put him in situations that made him want to press. And he pressed and got whiff punished. So there it was. Like, it wears you down eventually. Yeah, he was flaws blocking every down one special, or most of them, and just playing patient. That was so good.
Will this be the kind of match? Okay, no, it's currently a button check. Faisal, I mean, Katana versus Johnny Cage.
I think Zombat. I call him Combat. Yeah, he changed his name to Zombat because it's better for branding. But
the question is, when is it going to boil down to
dude,
Peacemaker pick? As we saw Faisal
look, man.
versus the
No
the
disrespect,
winner's side
but
performance.
Zombat is about to mop. I'm not against anybody or not, but I just like he's a really good player, and he's definitely optimal. He's gonna play Cage. Cage, I think, is does good versus Peacemaker. Look, you like Peacemaker this match, and dude, God is with Zombat today. You know why? Because in this match of top 8, he started off with Jade. It was able to get the glow and get the first hit. You start off with Jade and with Chameleon, dude. It's the best situation. You can't get zoned.
However, watching Faisal play Kitana is very crazy, very explosive. Plays Peacemaker.
Goodness gracious, big dammy. I ain't gonna lie, watching him makes me. I want to play.
Starting off here with Peacemaker. The side switch, we are going to get that Kano.
I guess is all I need to do is watch the tournament and see what people are doing and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can beat that with this.
Anti-gravity, up block. Yep, and we go for a break. It's
He flawless blocked that? Or was that a up block?
Plus frames now. Lovely flawless block. Was looking for probably a counter poke there, but either way, Kombat just goes inch by inch and secures that first round on the board.
He played Shang? I thought he played with I thought he was a Katana player.
Yeah, anti-gravity by itself for the punish. You know, Zombat's played this matchup once or twice.
That is the thing about these players, especially all of those that are not only in top.
Oh, y'all see it? Okay, you see what Kombat did? He faked the up block to get him to do an empty teleport, then punish the teleport on the way down. That was sick.
You think that grab is coming, but instead we catch out the release block. Kano is there to make it so much safer. The Jade Glow was there as well, just to absorb those knives. And the armor from face out. Hang on a minute, you have to break, surely.
Good breaker.
Zombat agrees. Staying safe. I mean, that was definitely going to be the round if we didn't see a break, so can't be too surprised.
Did not want to commit there.
No, we're seeing
Can you cancel up block early and I just didn't know?
Much more than the many other peacemakers we've seen. Just so much of the game built around 2-2.
Well, if we've called Kano, wait, that's
that was godlike.
Another one comes through, and either way,
that whole sequence was godlike. He could have got that up block if he recovered faster, though. I know he was going for it.
A play on a play, though. We saw the parry fatal blow.
He faked the X-ray to stop the teleport, and then he canceled the teleport, so then he canceled the X-ray with the dash to get out of there. Too good.
A torpedo into a mistimed Kano release. Pretty much forces you to go for the Kano ball and nail the timing. Interruption, though. Faisal's seen that one before. Torpedo. Eagle. Anti-gravity. Up block, but it will be safe thanks to the knives.
No less. Advantage. Faisal is that? No, not quite enough, but this is tough chip to avoid. Okay, Zombat manages to find something.
Looks for it. Kano release. Last breath is there. A grab is good, but no extension. Kitana disguise is not ready. We just commit. The throw tech from Faisal. The torpedo to escape. Oh my good lord, where is everybody going? I was half expecting a shadow kick there.
It makes you wonder, I don't think shadow kick would have chased down that torpedo. That very final one. All Faisal needed was distance, and we saw the second the screen was there to work with, instant Kano, anti-gravity, and suddenly
anti-gravity.
Much worse situation.
You say you shocked no more Ashura didn't make top. Yeah, there was an Ashura mopping.
Thanks to the Kano knives, becomes either safe or plus, depending on what one you're using.
Wait, was it Faisal? Did Faisal use Ashura too? Maybe you don't like Ashura versus Johnny.
Now this is going to be the nature of the matchup. Peacemaker.
Oh no, got caught.
Chameleon normally giving you so much of that neutral presence, still has the upper hand in terms of projectiles.
Yeah, her neutral presence is ridiculous.
Just constant harassment of individual damage, but when Johnny can close the distance. Oh,
once
hang on.
again,
Yeah, there's the mix-up.
It is a mix-up. It's going to be either grab or it's going to be something to catch you neutral ducking, because that is often the way to escape that string. One of the, well, I would say safe. It's definitely not, but highest reward, absolutely. And that forward three hits its mark. This isn't going to kill, but it's going to set up a really interesting situation. The drop jump kick, but who cares? We'll just call it a reset.
Honestly, that jump kick into Yuji Nut Punch doesn't add as much damage. Oh, the commitment, but no! No full punish from Zombat. Yeah, the small head shake, Zombat. Gonna know, gotta clean this up. But still winning the round, which is the important thing.
That's always the scary thing.
That was a deep jump kick.
Tournament of this caliber, there is basically no room for error. You have to play perfect, otherwise you are either going home or you get knocked into losers. We are watching the elimination matches at the moment. Only one of these players moves forward. That's going to scale accordingly, but it's still going to give us good damage. A good situation.
Yeah, should be the life lead, if nothing else for Zombat. Yep, turning into a little bit more. Nice extension. Now this is what you want to do for Zombat. Keep hold of that corner. No coincidence to see the immediate torpedo coming out of Faisal. Wants to get out of this corner as fast as possible. Oh, commitment again. Hang on, if we see Fatal Blow, that should be enough. Faisal going to tie us up one round apiece. I would be very surprised if this isn't enough.
That's the crazy thing. You look at Sonic Boom after that string, and some of you watching might think, God, what are you doing that for? It's so unsafe. It is the layers upon layers of the mix-up. That 2-2 grab of Peacemaker is one of his most devastating tools, especially because we have Kano on the other side. He takes unsafe things and makes them safe. That is what he is designed to do. And even that, a good trade for Kombat there. Was able to get some decent damage, but didn't get anything else. Dash in throw, face out. Pursues. Oh, wake up glaive, that's so smart.
That was quite an ambitious down poke from Faisal there. A very long range. Maybe just trying to catch something preemptive from Zombat. And we know Johnny has that amazing forward movement, and Zombat's so good with it at just closing the distance suddenly, and then whip punish shadow kicks.
It's the gravity. Eagly.
Oh no, didn't quite get it.
Down one, just a challenge. We're gonna get some plus frames from this grab, but not much damage due to the plus frame situation. The punish, wait a minute, there's a break, gotta find him again. Oh, there's the jump kick. That's not even the first time we've seen that this weekend. Brosim did it yesterday.
Well, if you're in a position to catch it out in the air, then why not? I mean, the anti-gravity is such a scary option. Is he gonna cancel it? Is he not? But if you can meet it in the air, I mean, I do wonder if that beats both options, like if you let it go or if you cancel.
Why the Peacemaker players have been shutting down Cameo with Eagly?
Can have that as their go-to.
We are just trading shadow kicks for torpedoes right now.
Well,
speaking of shadow kick, here comes another one. Thank you very much, Katana fan lift.
You can do. I don't know.
We'll see you again soon, no doubt. The advancing mid, defense being shown. And this is kind of what I mean. You get the shadow kick punish, but
maybe he don't want to get shadowed. I don't know.
Bad in this situation because Kombat has the life lead, but.
What? Oh wow, nice. Not a huge whiff punish, but when you've got this much of a life lead and not so much left to go, Zombat. We saw that so much from Kombat in this set against Ninja Killer. Just calling out instant armor whenever there's going to be a commitment to 2-2. Hey, let's go.
I mean, you're not getting out of that one. You ain't got the health to take it, and this ain't the last round, so last breath does not apply. Jumping straight back
Eagly.
Plus frame. Ooh. That would have been a throw combo, but the Katana disguise quickly disappeared. It's now going to be Melina mode. These reactionary shadow kicks have been on the money for Kombat ever since we've started, and it's one of the reasons though Johnny Cage is himself pretty decent at fighting Peacemaker. You have options to deal with some stuff. Chasing down the fan lift with his shadow kick, armoring through various situations. Even here,
reactions.
Faisals in an interesting situation. I mean, the Peacemaker has been working, but at this point, it's nothing Kombat hasn't seen before. I mean, just fought against Ninja Killer earlier, right? The same matchup.
But the way Faisal is playing, again, real dependent. Okay, yeah, instant character.
That would have killed, by the way. Don't worry. That would have killed.
Oh yeah, it was Johnny Cage fatal blow. I'll be very surprised if it didn't.
Now, I foresee a character change, maybe?
I mean, Faisal is considering it. You have to remember, Faisal has spent most of this tournament, I mean, basically, yeah, everything up until now playing Katana Chameleon, and the Peacemaker has been the pocket pick for when it's been the most necessary. And I know Johnny Cage is a matchup that most Katana players in this game do not enjoy, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's why we've seen the Peacemaker attempted, but Katana Chameleon, this is the main team. This is Faisal's favorite thing to play, the most successful we saw, the team he used to win online pro competition for the Middle East region, which is why he's here in the first place. It's the team he used to get out of his group, and it is the team he's going to use to what could be his final game in the pro competition. Unless he can bring this.
How do you shut down Jay with
Put
Eagly?
your lifeline on something
It's
immense,
it's a
carry
projectile.
you're comfortable with. Without the utility of that fan lift, though, that is going to be way unsafe.
You glow. You glow.
And now, the advancing mid, getting overwhelmed already. One thing Kitana does in this game, she thrives at that range. That
I've been
mid-range,
watching
that
it
full
lose the
screen.
glow.
She has got up-close tools, but
So I didn't know
any opportunity
the
of that.
Jay
Just
glaive
go in
toss
and
was plus
stay
on
in.
block.
The moment we began,
So I'd be like a poke
lovely
string
pick
into
up
that,
there.
and then
The
I'd still
actual
attack.
fan lift on the ground wouldn't have worked, so that was a beautiful conversion.
Oh, see, he is a Katana player. He switched back.
Hang on a minute.
He has an attack that hits any on-screen cameo. Which one is that?
Comes out and Kombat
Is that the
brings
low?
himself onto match point. Now, yes, we're using the fatal blow, but I mean, definitely worth it. Worth it to win the round, absolutely. Is this going to be the end of Face Out, or is this going to be bringing us into a game 5? You got to bring it now. There's no more opportunities.
Oh, maybe it's too hard to call out dude. Because, like, Johnny Cage is... When you're waiting for a cameo, Johnny Cage dashing that shit. So here I come, time to play footsies.
The dash under. That was a really nice attempt there from Kombat, actually. Again, getting the full combo from Melina. Melina and Kitana both extend that reversal, but only Kitana makes it safe. Nice throw tech. Faisal, we've seen the damage that Kitana has access to if she can get an opening in this part of the screen. Okay. Oh, wow, what a punish! That is a Kitana specialist, my friends. That's what it's all about. Almost 400 damage for punishing a Johnny parry from like half screen. Beautiful stuff from Faisal. Kitana doing the job there for that second round. It does.
He baited it out.
Match point for Kombat, but Faisal secures first blood.
Oh, he's not breaking this? He's got to take this life lead? Okay.
Yeah, saving, no saving.
Big chunk. Whoa! Now you definitely got a breaker now. Now you having meter on meter.
The beauty of the chameleon with Kitana is that she gets masses of damage with Kitana without having to spend bar. You can save your bar for breakers, and against Johnny Cage, believe me, you need it. Oh, that could have been huge. The dash in now.
I know 16-bit and Dizzy are somewhere smiling, seeing Cage versus Kitana. Because they used to play each other all the time. They were roommates too. Oh, that was godlike.
Whether you text that or not, that was guaranteed.
People would be like, yeah, Katana's bottom 5. Don't hurt crazy normals, man. Sweep, yep. Can't parry sweep. Look at bottom 5 character. How? Where is she bottom 5 at?
This Kitana is just what the doctor ordered, it seems, but the job
The Katana players are some of the biggest down players in fighting game history. Don't believe anything they ever say. The developers will never make a bad version of Katana or Melina.
We've only just started this, for crying out loud. There's so much.
Oh, this is random. I want some Cheez-Its.
To the Johnny Goro towards the end of the Ninja Killer set earlier on in Winners. I do wonder.
Man, this is some godlike gameplay. I want to play now.
Honestly, take it a moment. This is last game territory, losers bracket. I cannot stress enough.
I'm gonna get on today.
One more match will be the difference between being eliminated right now or moving on through this bracket, and it could actually be a character change, perhaps. We know Kombat
dude, like, nah, so I saw a box of raisins, right? And it looked like a box of cheese because they're both red and they have the same exact type of
he plays a lot at a top level.
I guess circumference, I don't know.
That's the thing. You just
But
did one game here, right?
dude, like they have these white cheddar ones, they're really good, and they also have these extra cheesy ones, they're really good, which is basically like just a layer of cheese seasoning on it. I haven't had hot spicy ones, no. I'm gonna have to try those. You know, also like fucking damn, what was that called? Shit, I forgot. I'm gonna remember, and then I'm gonna randomly say it, and you're gonna be like, what? Okay. Oh, we picked Shao Kahn? Oh my god. Yes. Shao Kahn Kung Lao too?
We are getting decent damage into setup. Lovely block on that overhead though. Already starting with an overhead though. You know Kombat wants to play this at a fast pace. Okay, the plus frames.
Man.
Ooh, hello. More plus frames on that. So much respect being shown. That was
what?
My man wanted a low hat. Absolutely. That was
yeah, because dude, that was one of the worst. Dude, that special move sucks. They need to buff that in the cameo. The teleport and the spin.
The escape of Kitana. Very hard to corner this character. Does not fear this Axler stance.
Oh, counter hits. Hang on, this won't be enough to kill, but it'll be close.
Zombat's gotta do something. Goodness. Oh! Got a little too overzealous. Good breaker. But now you're in the corner. All he needs is one touch. All they both need is one touch. Oh, no back two? Dude, he could have came in with back two outside the footsie range and then it could have been over. Dang, was it 2-2?
There is no way you want teleport in that scenario unless you're going for like some.
Dang, 2-2. He's down around. Kombat's got to make something happen here.
I don't know. Regardless,
with the life immediately. Oh wait, hold on. He's losing it.
Back to back, and that's why he's respecting.
Can't punish that.
Because when Kitana Disguise is available.
Oh no.
And that ain't safe.
Dang, why'd he switch to Shao Kahn?
That one was definitely intentional, but Faisal ready to punish still.
This is looking really bad. Kombat is getting zoned out by this Kitana. We are about to change disguises, so after Kitana, we're going into more utility. Eats the jump kick, maybe try to anti-air that, but no one home.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so hard to come back from, man. Look, you can't get in on this. The bottom 15 character. No, psych. You see this? Oh, don't let her put Jade on the screen too. You not getting in.
Just a fly.
Oh, they need to make it to where Shao Kahn actually gets a combo when he armors your stuff, because he don't get a. It's no threat.
What a performance! And going from Peacemaker to Kitana. Normally, that pocket Peacemaker comes out the other way round, but for all the Edenian fans out there,
I feel like Lao Goro would have just ran through that shit. Oh, you trying to zone? Why?
The rest of the character choice with Faisal for the rest of this tournament, because like you said, to start with the Peacemaker and go back.
You don't. Every character don't have overheads. So yeah, man, she's top. She's strong.
Massive shout outs to Kombat for making it.
I don't know why he switched.
Making out of such a stacked group yesterday. An impressive feat by itself, but it will be Faisal Kombat going through to continue on in this bracket where.
Man, could have picked freaking Shang Tsung to beat. They don't play the whole game like that, I guess.
Left to go and plenty more where that came from.
I think it's already been a great way to kickstart this whole top 8. You know, I do want to give a shout out to Kombat, a real fan favorite. Plenty of people in the chat, no doubt, watching the streams and watching the content that he puts out there. A real legend for a very long time, and sad to see him go, but for all the internationals, Faisal moving on, representing the Middle East here. A region of Mortal Kombat that is so highly underrated. And I must say, Faisal, very much the new generation of Middle Eastern Mortal Kombat. Tekken Master, the original, the grandfather. And
still around, of course. We must remember Tekken Master very much.
But what I'm saying is that
top level.
Practices against Tekken Master so much that you know that skill is going to climb. However, we'll talk more about Faisal momentarily. We now will be moving on to our winners side matches. So these are not elimination. There are some of you probably watching maybe unfamiliar with the double elimination. You only get eliminated if you lose a loser's side match. Now, while we get set up into our next matchup, I'd like to give a wonderful shout out to the folks over at Mountain Dew. They have a promotion happening. Specially selected 20-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew have codes attached to them. You can go
I don't think he should have switched to Shao Kahn. He switched to a bad matchup.
Rewards. I want to give a huge thank you to Mountain Dew for the support they have been showing.
You gotta have Sub-Zero cameo. Like, none of them are counterpicking.
Very much, and hopefully you are enjoying the show. I hit my microphone. That was almost so sick, you know. That was almost so good.
So close here so far. About 99% of it was done.
Bad commentator.
And he got the accidental cameo, the loud teleport.
Good players ready on the stage. Sonic Fox and Mighty Unjust. The run back of however many times they've played in MK1, but this is one to watch. Back up to the winner's side bracket. This is for winners finals, which we have to remember. Winners finals guarantees you minimum 3rd place. We have a pretty sizable pot bonus here at Final Combat. A cheeky $200,000 up for grabs. And if you can secure minimum 3rd place, that is a decent amount of that going into your pocket. But it's not just about the money. We're looking to crown our first ever world champion for MK1. And these are 2 players who are definitely in the running for it. 2 players that have history. Anybody that recently
you like Unjust in this?
Merely 3 weeks ago, Mighty Unjust prevented Fox from getting top 8 winners by defeating them, and then the run back was obtained in said top 8 in the losers bracket, and it was a interesting affair. So in the winner's side, it was Peacemaker versus Sindel and Sub-Zero. Now, when they ran it back in the top 8, it was still Peacemaker, but the character choice that Fox used to win was Omni-Man Movado. Now,
Is it cold in there? They got hoodies on and stuff.
are we going to see that again? I mean,
Like both of them. Everybody.
I think Sonic Fox has been solidly.
It's the summertime, dog. It's
So Omni-Man
June
Movado
16th.
definitely one of those picks. We know Fox has pulled out in the past where it's just something a bit unorthodox. It's a team no one's probably fought before going into the event, right? Or just even if they have fought against it, how much practice will they have compared to, you know, the more meta picks for sure. But even at Combo Breaker, we did see Sindel, Sub-Zero more than a lot of things as a Peacemaker answer. But we're talking Final Combat. Yeah, we're not talking ancient history. What is Fox's pick going to be now? Because we know for sure, if you're getting ready for Mighty Unjust here, Mighty Unjust has historically had a number of teams and characters and all sorts ready to go in MK1. From launch to now, we've seen just about anything that seems to be good. We've seen Barakas, we've seen
Baraka.
we've seen Johnny Cage here and there. We've seen so many just strong characters from launch. But for a good few months, has been only Peacemaker. So when you're playing against Unjust, you know Peacemaker's the one to prepare for. And Unjust has been so good with that character. I think it really does fit his style. It's a lot more kind of, well, because it is an all-rounder pick, is Peacemaker, but with a real focus on that cautious play. You can play it slower. You can really grind down the game if you want to and win the match piece by piece with those projectiles that we know he is so willing to do. But mainly the Peacemaker, I think. And a good matchup I'm looking forward to seeing.
I mean, if you've picked up a character that is, I'm not going to say just come out, but one of our more recent DLC editions,
Not day one.
Mortal Kombat 1, and you kind of see this immediate early success, you'd be crazy to play anybody else. You're, you know, as a wise man once said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I kind of think that's what Mighty Unjust is going for here. And technically, so far, you know, from when we saw Combo Breaker anyway, from recently it's a 1-1. Unjust sent Fox to losers, and then in the top 8, the run back happened. I have a feeling the Omni-Man might have been a secret weapon just for that tournament now, and things could be different and a bit more preparation.
But they're two players that have had a very different way to getting out of groups, remember. We have to remember this was a case of Sonic Fox being one of two players.
Alright, it's Johnny versus Peacemaker.
Alongside Ninja Killer from Group C.
I don't like.
Mighty
split
Unjust getting on
setups.
a tiebreaker,
Yeah,
so
split.
very
I'm not trying to
different
sit next to
way
nobody.
quite unstoppable. Now, Sonic Fox has been talking about playing.
There are players who do stuff like they'll sit at a certain angle, so it's difficult. It's more difficult for you to see the angle and get comfortable in front of the setup. I hate that.
Against Peacemaker, right? In Final Combat, at least. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is the current go-to.
Now, Fox has got some
In the setups right now.
specific situations where Johnny Cage has some amazing punishes for Peacemaker.
Dang, Sonic
And I
down
feel
with,
like that's
on
what
the
we're
life
seeing for a
lead. They
well
got the corner though.
prepared
Mighty Unjust fighting out there.
Because you don't
Torpedo.
combat.
I did wonder.
Good block on the
I
overhead.
did wonder when we will be seeing Sonic Fox
Or
break
good
out
interrupt.
Johnny Cage.
Sonic with the
Like I said,
corner.
Fox has been talking at length about using Johnny Cage in this tournament, but hasn't until right before us now.
No throw tech. Back in the corner.
Mighty Unjust.
Goodness. Gotta watch out the torpedo. Oh, big whiff on the uppercut.
Such a larger punish. There's the torpedo.
Yeah, he could have went for a bigger punish, but he decided to stay safe. He wasn't ready
There's no
for it.
visual cue. John Cena is so fast. You have to just dedicate to a timing.
John Cena got that Cabal MK9 backdash.
It was the very first match of the day. It was against Face Out, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's my bad. That was a
Ooh.
long time ago, kind of, technically, regardless. Fox bringing it back. Oof, that was a risky 1-1, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Johnny Cage is not boring or nothing to watch. Like, he's still tight as top tier as he is. But goodness gracious, a side switch, big life lead. Well, not big life lead, but it's more like a even up. But Sonic battling back in the other corner.
You're getting hit by these characters, you're taking tons of
Just getting chipped down.
Wake up
Oh,
buttons. And Mighty Unjust
wake up
is
full
swinging
string
Safe string.
into chip sequence.
Did Peacemaker make those sounds? Sure, I heard something in my ears just then.
Eagly.
Probably. He's on the screen.
Torpedo.
There's the torpedo again, the Kano knives. Now the tech, and this is tech that everyone really at Final Combat has grown familiar with. It comes down to flawless blocking the torpedo. If you flawless block the torpedo, you can recover way faster and get punishes that ignore the cameo. The problem
That flawless block was needed. Is he gonna get this here? Hold on. Watch out, the random shadow kick can close this out, but if he messes up and gets ducked, oh, there it is. Except, what did I call this shit out? I'm fucking gone.
Full screen versus Peacemaker, unless you are looking to do something.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to just neutral duck and neutral randomly, especially when Chameleon Glaive is a thing, and you gotta constantly pay attention to where they're at. Like, is it the purple one? Is it the green one coming up? Is it the blue one? So that enhances what the strategies are going to be, or what they can be. Tied up in rounds. Is Unjust going to make this? Whoa, my goodness! What a conversion!
Oh wow, so much sweeps.
A good pokes, keeping him out.
Sheer dismissal. Get out of here, Kano.
And covered both areas. Couldn't get a conversion, but knocked him out the air. Ooh, caught him. This is gonna be big. Big drop.
Unjust having some real moments of greatness.
Oh no. Yeah, he's been getting good like hits, but not converting.
No damage, but it's safe and it deals with the mix-up.
Force field.
Not available.
See, now you can be a little more careful without. See, he doesn't have Jade, but
scary moment here. I feel like Fox.
oh, there it is. Oh man. See, Fox is about to close this out. It's either going to be that Chameleon or it's going to be EX Shadow Kick.
Peacemaker, and especially Johnny Cage. If you see anything and you've got the bar, it goes so fast for a clean punish. And Sonic Fox looking good to start. We have to remember Sonic Fox, the current reigning Final Combat champion in Mortal Kombat, did win the first World Championship for MK11 back in 2019. Looking to add another trophy, another Final Combat to the resume. Unless Mighty Unjust can say something about it.
Shadow kick, a brave choice that one, but one that works out. Full combo incoming. And with the chip that's going to happen here, unless you get a beautiful flawless block. Oh, never mind. Hang on.
Oh,
never say never.
Hold on.
I mean,
yeah,
we've seen comebacks begin before, but just have to find out.
Yeah,
the shadow
it's.
kick. Such a good
It was just a trade right there at that point.
Off of the 2-2 mix-up with Peacemaker. No surprise to see Sonic Fox getting so much mileage out of it.
Catches the Jade activation. Now you got to keep in mind, right? Sonic Fox at Combo Breaker. Initially, before the Omni-Man, it was Sindel and Sub-Zero. The Johnny Cage is giving so much more direct punishes.
And what they gonna say this time? Because I'm not seeing Cyrax on the screen from Sonic.
Motivated this Johnny Cage pick in the first place. You can have stuff that helps you in the neutral or alleviate some of this Peacemaker stuff, or you can pick a character that's punishing and doing damage instead.
Well, we know that Fox has played Johnny quite a few times from launch to now. Just if not, if nothing else, just casually getting as a character. Wow, to really grind Johnny Cage from Combo Breaker to now, and we're seeing the results before us as Sonic Fox takes another game. 2-0 now. It's Johnny Cage looking like the right pick, 100%.
That's a lot of pressure. And let's not forget, this is Sonic Fox we're talking about, one of the masters of the aggressive playstyle. Johnny Cage, a rather fitting character if you ask me.
Well, Fox likes those fast, good mobility, aggressive characters. And Johnny Cage definitely both of those things in MK1.
I don't see Mighty Unjust making a comeback here.
I think that was a backwards escape either way. Doesn't really matter. We are mid-screen. There's another confirm. Mighty Unjust has another drop.
Sonic will be in the winners final.
Spending the EX. I mean, honestly, do it.
Or Sonic, you already know the game only has 6 characters, just like Marvel 2.
Lose off one touch here. Look at the life lead. Wow, dash in forward one. Sonic Fox looking to make this comeback. Dash in overhead. Okay.
Saving it for a rainy day, Sonic Fox.
You can't see that. They're laughing now. The moment that shadow kick got blocked, Sonic Fox started laughing. That was that was a bit too cheeky. You got me. Fair enough.
Well, you could afford to take those risks when you are so ahead of the set.
I hate that you can't reliably anti-air every jump in. You gotta guess what up block versus kicks. I hate that. I fucking hate that shit. If I play Street Fighter, you jump at me, I'm Akuma DP.
finish things with a respectable 360 damage. The jump into plus frames. I mean, Johnny Cage, that 1-1 string is no longer as plus as it once was. It's not like he doesn't have loads of other single hit buttons.
Got the
Plus
corner,
3, plus
getting the
4.
life lead
that
back.
String, which is plus, I don't even know how much, but it's a lot. Plus lots. Plus yes.
Some people think Sim is God tier. I mean, they were saying Sim was God tier back in the day. It just came back. They just remembered.
Now is Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox is very motivated going into Final Combat. Wants to remind people that they are, but no, they believe they are the greatest Mortal Kombat player out there, and this tournament will prove it.
Oh, big punish on Torpedo. That one not covered by Kano. Mighty Unjust looking for something to swing.
Reliably anti-air? I don't know.
As we're already back in the other corner. Sonic Fox on a roll in this round. Yeah, yeah, that was an ambitious jump in.
Fox was, I think, definitely looking to scout out the up block there.
Yeah, but his anti-air is a parry.
Didn't commit. We are sometimes looking for plus frames as well.
Then he keeps dropping his combos. That's if he loses here, that will be the determining factor. Because he can't finish his combos. And it's over. Oh, what? Sonic's dropping his combos now.
Hang on, won't matter. As another shadow kick comes out is good. And Sonic Fox, oh, once more, 3-0.
Man, people don't be as locked in versus Sonic. They sit there laughing and stuff like they playing casuals. Like, boy, if you don't lock in,
Sonic Fox was
this is life or death.
I mean, you always have to factor in Sonic Fox as a serious threat in competitive MK just because of the legacy, the consistency, going into Final Combat as the #1 seed on the point leaderboard. But still, when it came down to groups, we were looking at him and, I mean, not an obvious, like, well, you know, clearly is going to win. In the conversation, sure, but not the definitive #1. But as this tournament has gone on, like you were saying, Sonic Fox is here to remind us that yes, Sonic Fox may just still be the best Mortal Kombat player on the planet.
I mean, I remember the sort of player interviews, the footage that was captured before we even began Final Combat. Even Fox themselves said, look, I'm going into this tournament.
Yeah,
there's a lot
of course.
Of potential players that could win the whole thing. And
right, playing for 200K and sitting there like, hee 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 hee.
Respect to the competition that has been here this weekend. And a lot of focus. You know, you have to be dedicated and committed to this, otherwise you're in big trouble. So Sonic Fox playing absolutely phenomenal now, minimum top 3. It's going to be our next matchup. Nicolas versus Ninja Killer. A matchup that these two have played against each other in the past, not just Mortal Kombat 1 across the board, but MK11 was where we really started to see them clash, mostly at the EVOs and the like. This is a matchup that many people are looking forward to. I reckon it's going to be another Peacemaker here from Ninja Killer. Has used Peacemaker pretty much all tournament, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that has been the...
I know they're going to do season 2, right?
Ninja at Combo Breaker and here as well, that we've seen time after time. So it's likely to be the same matchup again in Peacemaker and Johnny Cage, but there is a reason we're seeing it so many times. These are two characters who are right at the top of the game's overall position in terms of, like, you know, strongest characters, you know, who's the best matchup-wise, you know, who's going to do what, and that's why. These are two of the best characters. We're looking at two of the best players. And yeah, we'll definitely be seeing more of it. However, this is a repeat matchup from Combo Breaker, as when Nicolas and Ninja Killer fought in Combo Breaker, Nicolas was able to be the one to walk away the winner. And that's actually quite a landmark tournament for Nicolas, for not only winning that tournament from winner's side, defeating both Sonic Fox and Ninja Killer in the same tournament, and then winning the event. That was quite the performance.
And winning it through the winner's side, Nicolas did at Combo Breaker, and it was so close to not being the case. Ninja Killer versus Nicolas was a Game 5 where Nicolas had to reverse sweep Ninja Killer. It was a dominant 2-0, and then the Johnny Cage just kept composed all the way through and was able to bring forward the next 3 games. And then, of course, after that, it was a Grand Finals win versus Sonic Fox. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of people out there cheering on for Ninja Killer.
Well, or you mean in this game?
The legend of Mortal Kombat X became such a godlike talent in Mortal Kombat 11. Our final champion of EVO last year, which was a unforgettable top 8. If you haven't seen that, go back and check it out for sure. Nicolas going into Final Combat really is the one to watch. purely based on the recent success. Winning that combo breaker was such a motivator, no doubt about it.
I feel it is quite a telling situation of the current game, though, with in terms of the players, who's the most successful, who's the strongest, as we are here still in winner's side, where we had players like Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer, Nicolas. Like these are names who have been so dominant throughout the years in MK. Obviously, Fox going back to quite a few games before, Ninja really bursting onto the scene with MKX, and Nicolas and Scorpion Prox together by the MK11 days. It's like every time we see a mainline entry into MK comes this new wave of talented players who sometimes come out of nowhere and sometimes they really grind their way to the top with just results here and results there getting better.
Makes you look like a silver
But we'll see.
superhero? Thank you.
All right. Previously it was Combo Breaker, now it is Final Combat, the one that matters most. Who is going to be joining
Alright,
Sonic
Cage
Fox
versus
in the
Peacemaker
winners'
again.
finals? Ninja Killer, Nicolas, head to head. And starting off strong with a little bit of extra damage there for Ninja Killer. And no doubt, the torpedoes. We're going to see a lot more of that.
We've seen how this matchup has broken down time after time. It is a game of positioning. We know Peacemaker really thrives that kind of jump distance and beyond. Mix of options at point blank for sure, but Johnny's so good with the staggers, the constant pressure, the chip, the frame advantage. And Peacemaker, whilst has amazing buttons, doesn't have the best buttons at getting Johnny Cage away from him. And that's how the matchup has really continued to develop, as we've seen it many times already this weekend.
That was going to be a really hard comeback for Nicolas to make in that situation. I mean, you've basically got 1% left. There's no last breath. You're dealing with Peacemaker with meter for torpedo. I mean, you would have had to...
I believe we're supposed to get like a patch or something after Final Combat.
Make it even scarier.
Killer with that low poke. So much plus frames. Those low pokes into Eagly, such a...
Ninja Killer is really maintaining neutral really right now pretty good well. But Nicolas ain't giving nothing up, and he just got a hit into the corner. But the respect, he didn't want to get torpedo. He let Ninja Killer out the corner.
The plus frames from Kano and then low pokes into pushback.
Oh no, the wrong disguise. Normally we see that rising star into Katana lift, but just went to Melina mode at the worst possible time, and Ninja Killer taking full advantage with a punish and a half. The punish not only doing damage to Johnny Cage, but hitting Chameleon right in the face.
Ooh, yeah.
Means that she is unavailable to give you a combo breaker. And that is going to be first game for Ninja Killer.
That was like the lowest amount of health I've ever seen someone survive a fatal blow in this game. That was like less than a percent.
You went out there last night and see everyone and went back home.
But a game happening. You were saying before, this is kind of how things went at Combo Breaker if memory
Where's
serves.
Lao Goro?
For Ninja and Nicolas having to really keep up with it. Will we be seeing shades of it again here, I wonder? Quite fitting that we're on the Shang Tsung lab, and that's exactly what the real stage here at Final Combat is set like. You've been down to the drawings in the back? I didn't even realize that. That's sick.
Yeah, that is godlike. There's that mid. Hit confirm.
That was good with punish.
Damage.
The pressure. I wonder why he did glow on his wake up.
Weird, right? But mostly to deal with on wake up anything into Kano. Because if you go for the glow, oh my good lord, that was a wonderful answer. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the damage we were looking for, and Ninja Killer is going to turn that into a full combo, into more plus frames. Well, who cares? That's just going to be chip damage.
Oh, go with. Well, your backdash to create that with.
That's that magic range that Johnny Cage is.
Anti-gravity.
A forward dash and a button
Good
away from
throws.
closing things out. That at the same time, if Ninja calls that out with a preemptive 2-2 or something to catch it, it'll be full combo. So it's that perfect sweet spot that Nicolas wants to be at, but can't always make the most out of it.
Oh, you play loud Janet. I'm not a big fan of Janet.
And give us a safe jump.
I want them to buff Kung Lao's teleport and his spin.
Even more of this, the dash in. Ninja Killer Brave there.
These are the same dudes that talked about the MK9 meta.
Keeps it simple though, just Eagly.
Playing Peacemaker Johnny over and over.
That combo breaker is going to have to be just Kano, and it's right. Catch. I mean, without any meter, that was a pretty risky option to go for, even with Kano on the back end. But it was so smart.
You have to remember, it's a full payout in the corner because you can combo off that Eagly. That 2-2 mix-up between the grab and anything else so scary, but in the corner, even more so. Now, here's the issue. Only one Barak meter
Ooh, good movement to get around that down four. Is that sweep? It was, yeah, I think it was a down four.
That was such a clean whiff punish though. With
Yes, very clean.
Nicholas paying attention. Because normally you see Peacemaker throw out those
That was good jumping.
They're pretty disjointed. He shoots the ground. You can't whiff punish a bullet. You have to be close enough to hit him. And because it does go quite far away, it's very attractive.
That was so godlike to use a parry to get out of strike throw mix up.
Had committed to that string and gone so far away he wouldn't reach. Turns out he did, but it is what it is now. The respect. Yeah, no torpedo attempt from Ninja either.
Oh no, he didn't have anything to cover the shadow kick. Ninja Killer's gonna run away with this life lead. If Nicholas gets this, he is godlike. He is a real master. Because only a real master. He teched the throw. He's still awake. Uppercut. Oh my god. Told you. He flaws blocked that. It's so much damage. Chip damage. Oh, now he's got. Now he's in. Uh oh. Nah, Ninja Killer's running away with this. What? Wow. He shadow kicked him out of the. His timing's so good.
That's the downside when you find yourself with such little health left. Even a down one, that small low poke is going to do it. And a 2-0 lead already for Ninja Killer. Looking like we might have winners finals as a repeat matchup to grand finals last final combat in 2019. I was just thinking, was this even the same winners finals then as well? It's been a while. It has been a hot minute. But either way, we still have this set to get through. It's just looking better and better for Ninja Killer at the moment. The dash in mid and Nicolas showing a lot of respect to it. He's low post with punish. Yep. That's going to be an easy catch for Ninja. Decent.
That was big damage. He's running away with this. To me, this match looks like. It reminds me, not looks like, reminds me of Cabal Johnny Cage. You just don't have dash cancels. He said, this is the most bitch made character. Yeah. He does have torpedo though.
We are trading it back and forth there on the old flawless blocks, but
caught him on the whiff.
Now, a good little benefit here, has been able to get the breaker out. That's a really weird trade. All four characters
didn't catch the whiff punish. Got caught.
Flawless block. Whiff punish again. This one's meterless.
Catching it whiff. It looks like he's attacking me. Ninja Killer's just outside of range.
This one won't be a full combo. Nicolas has meter. Called out the grab, and it was the wrong choice to make. Nicolas is in trouble. There is a fatal blow, but are we even going to find an avenue to get it now? It's just been this brick wall defense from Ninja all set long. There's no openings to find. He's not given any. Anything on block here you don't want. You do not have enough health to really risk it. Oh no, we got rid of the glow just by shooting him in his feet again.
This is Ninja Killer. He's again running away with this. He's not gonna get caught. Oh man.
Not having the eagly helped him so much there because there was no parry. Even if there was a chance of a parry, it wasn't meant to be. Ninja Killer defeats Nicolas 3-0, and that gives us.
They said he's been sweeping. Ninja Killer just playing. What playing as lame as possible, not like lame bad. Like that's like you gotta play. Basically, give the opponent nothing. You play really tight, but in a different sense. Instead of tight offense, you playing tight. I'm not letting you play. Everything's about just.
Well fought, well played.
It's basically runaway. You stay away from them and you play tight. Don't let them do nothing.
Top 3 secured for them both already, so it's going to be a very decent and respectable chunk of change of that $200,000 prize pool. But we've still got more to go. We're not finished yet. It's been a great tournament so far. I mean, results-wise, there's been a few. I'm definitely not calling them upsets because at this point, in the top 8 itself now, everything's just so ridiculous. But we have players like Faisal still in the running. We have more players in elimination territory. Mighty Unjust will be seeing how he can stay in there. But that winners finals between Sonic Fox
and Ninja Killer. I don't think anyone can wait to see that. However, you're going to have to. Sorry about that. We're going to throw to the stage with Tento. Mate, take it away.
Oh, didn't see you guys there. What's going on? So, that was an exciting match, but got some information for you guys. Shout out to all my Rick and Morty fans out there as well. The expansive Rick and Morty multiverse is about to get even bigger. Inspired by the flagship series, the Rick and Morty anime dives entirely into new worlds with fan-favorite characters and themes. From director Takashi Sano, who directed Tower of God, who also previously directed 2 acclaimed anime shorts in the Rick and Morty universe, Rick and Morty vs. the Genocider, and Summer Meets God, Rick Meets Evil, this new 10-episode series hits Adult Swim and Max later this summer. Please enjoy the sneak peek.
What? It looks like Metroid. Oh, Montreal tournament. When?
Everybody is really loving our new show, Ninja Kamui.
Yep, it kicks some serious ass.
What?
Now Rainmaker
Tsunami.
Productions, Greb Studios, and Cryware
Are giving you a chance to delve deeper into the world of Ninja Kamui.
with Shinobi Origins.
You play as a shadow named Tsukumo as you shoot and slash your way through hordes of henchmen and deadly ninjas.
It's a 2D side-scroller with a bit of a Rolling Thunder vibe.
Man,
And
Detroit here or close to me, they had a 100-man local.
It's full of power-ups,
Last week.
insane ninja moves, and epic boss battles.
And once your boost meter is full, you can suit up and unleash
This
hell
area is
on
booming for
anyone
tournaments.
foolish enough to resist. I don't know about you, Sarah, but I'm itching to get my hands on this one.
Same here, Tom. It looks like it could be pretty fun for Kamui fans.
Ninja Kamui Shinobi Origins is for the Nintendo Switch.
Available for pre-order now.
Oh, so Ninja Killer isn't in Losers. Then why you asked me who beat him? Damn, Nicholas and Scorpion Prox have to play each other now. See who goes on. That's team kill, man. It sucks. Right, it sucks. They gotta beat each other. Damn. Damn, I got some time. I can make some food in this time. Seeding. This is how the tournament ended up from the pools and stuff. This is just losers. Like, you can't avoid this. I like how they don't say lower bracket. It says losers. Winners and losers. Those are the dudes who lost. And those are the dudes who won. Oh, Just versus Faisal. Or Faisal. I want to know what the... Dang, I hit my elbow real hard on the table. You think we'll get another stage like a... Actually, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to show Rico beating Onaga or something, though. Because remember, that's part of the story. He's like, I beat Onaga. Or I tamed Onaga. You thinking Prox will win over Nicholas? I'll be right back. I mean, I'm leaving the thing on. We'll make some food.
Welcome back, everybody, to Final Kombat 2024, where we are in the heart of Toronto, Ontario, and we are looking to crown our first ever world champion for Mortal Kombat 1. We are, you've seen us before, Ketchup. My name is Mustard. Hi. And we're going to be calling the rest of the action today as we're getting very far through this bracket, and there are not many players left fighting for that $200,000 prize that we'll be dishing out at the end of the day. But before we do that, who's going to win it?
Well, we're going to be taking another trip back into losers territory. And our first matchup, as you probably saw on the graphics, is going to be the Mighty Unjust versus Faisal Kombat. So, Lebanon versus the United States. Shout outs to both these players. They have made it so far in this World Series. It's been a long journey to reach this tournament, and it was unbelievably hard even qualifying for the 20 invited players. But we are now down to merely a few.
Well, we have two online regional finals winners before us. Faisal Kombat winning the Middle East portion of pro competition, North America East for Mighty Unjust, and two players who also have competed offline here and there where they can. We've seen a lot more Mighty Unjust in the grand scheme of things. I think that's just inherently, there's a lot more tournaments for like online events for America, whether it's community events, they're everywhere, a lot of offline majors too. Less so to be seen in Faisal's part of the world, but still playing all the time, always on the streams, always in the Combat League, and playing whenever the opportunities arise. And here they both are, Final Kombat.
I mean, talking of the online tournaments and stuff with Faisal, perfect opportunity to give a massive shout outs to Rips Arena. We do see Faisal all the time in there.
True.
The team behind the scenes putting in the work for the community side of EU and international in general. We love you, Rip, and we would love to see you here one day. But looks like we're jumping in and strap yourselves in. We're making some peace in this next matchup. All right, so it's not a complete mirror match. It's going to be Chameleon versus Kano, but it's still two Cenas.
It's a mirror match we've definitely seen quite a bit, especially as we got towards kind of Group C yesterday. But the difference between Chameleon and Kano, basically Torpedo and Anti-Gravity are the real kind of forces to be looking at for Faisal's team. A lot more aggressive, I suppose, a lot more looking to just really force its way in via Torpedoes, Anti-Gravity. Mighty Unjust Chameleon, we've seen a lot more patient, potentially, looking to control that neutral a bit more.
We managed to get the up block, but it's not going to save us from the situation. That's a hit confirmed.
That work? No, it's going to miss! Mighty Unjust confirming a little bit too early. Faisal got caught going. Basically, he got caught on the way up, so the gravity just didn't allow for it. Too high up, the fatal blow completely whiffed.
Well, if it's going to happen anywhere, it may as well happen in the first round, but there's the punish. And that is why Peacemaker, funnily enough, is a good answer for Peacemaker Chameleon. That Sonic Boom so good at shutting down the fan lift. The knockdown, the Kano to extend, Eagly to keep things a little bit safer there. The torpedo into Kitana, the classic stuff there. Just remember, if you don't flawless block that, it is so plus, it's hard to challenge. Punish! Mighty Unjust.
Another drop, Mighty Unjust. I feel like we've seen him drop that combo off of the jab pickup more than we've seen him hit it so far.
That's a really good trade there for Faisal. Low poke for the Kano ball. Anti-air blow dart! Faisal is not going to win the round on this, but anti-gravity. We instantly go to character select. Now, I actually have a feeling we're going to go back to Kano. It's going to be a Kano mirror, I think, because answering back a lot of those Chameleon options, Kano had the answer. Sonic Boom had the answer. And I am correct, both now using Peacemaker again, but now they have the same cameo choice.
Yeah, I think you're kind of right on the money in terms of what Peacemaker is able to do to stop, particularly the fan lift stuff. Normally a key part of the Chameleon teams that makes them so effective. And maybe a reason why we're not seeing Faisal go with the Kitana pick here instead. We know Faisal has played a lot more Kitana over the weekend, but a big part of that team is the mobility with the lift from Chameleon, and if Sonic Boom is going to shut it down, then maybe it's not worth it for Faisal.
Not only that, but the zoning is going to get totally neutralized by the force field. So I think there's a good reason Faisal is going for that pocket Peacemaker here. Peacemaker versus Kitana is not great for Kitana, to say the least. However, I mean, honestly, it's going so fast, it's even hard to keep track. I'm having to look at the life bars to tell who's winning here, because as we go now near this corner, the side-switching grab, it will be Faisal now with corner position.
That's the difference between Peacemaker with different cameos versus a true mirror match like this.
Oh! No Eagly. Another torpedo. The armor break, but the damage to the torpedo was already done. I think we'll happily take that trade, and there's the punish. Breaker has been forced away from Faisal. Ouch!
Okay.
I shot both mans.
That was like max range though as well. I don't think Faisal could have got anything guaranteed off it from there. Oh, but the instant torpedo responding in kind.
Way better off Unjust though. We have one Kano. We have 2 bars of meter. That's going to be minimum 2 torpedoes. The meterless combo. The breaker has been used by Mighty Unjust. He believes in this. Anti-gravity, the flawless block, but couldn't get the punish. Well, you can't punish it, can you? Oh, he dropped down! Where are you going? Where is everybody going
That's
here?
a heartbreaker to get the flawless block and then immediately lose to anti-gravity again.
You think I won't do this again? Think again. A big neutral jump there from Faisal. Simple combo, 270, but it's good now. The Kano to return. Big read.
Faisal really been the only Peacemaker we've seen dedicate to Sonic Boom off of the mix-up of 2-2, but it keeps it so volatile.
Couldn't get any sort of conversion there. Already committed to the 2-hit. The dash in is going to whiff. The torpedo still finds its mark even from full screen. The double force field now. The second force field's up. It just feels like it's so much more likely we're going to end up seeing the torpedoes, but that forward throw. Faisal in the lead for now. The question is how long. We have 3 bars. Intercepts that force field.
Uh-oh. No, can't punish from that range, but Unjust knows it. Has the fatal blow, so it actually is one confirm away if Faisal... Oh, spends the bar. Hang on, that's huge. Faisal no longer has the breaker.
Looking for the buttons, the back-to-back buttons there. We're swinging, and that should be the round, and it's going to be the game. Mighty Unjust stays alive.
Oh,
and
I
ties
truly
things up.
feel like that EX anti-gravity. Faisal tried it for movement and positioning, but meant no more break. Didn't really get anything from it.
Kano is absolutely putting in the overtime right now. Anytime this torpedo's coming out, he's having a run in, throw his knives and run off, and then repeat and rinse.
But that's the idea. It's about just keeping that neutral so controlled, but it's difficult in a mirror match like this. I mean, mirror matches can be awkward on the best of days, but let alone when the match is being played from that distance. It's half cameo, it's half main fight. Another drop, Mighty Unjust.
This has been a significant issue for the American right now. Faisal dedicating to the mix-up once more. Is going to go Sonic Boom. We are going to cash out here on Fatal Blow. It's going to do good damage. It's not going to win the round. However, it's going to put Unjust in a pretty advantageous position.
We've been talking about how prominent the chip damage situation is in this matchup, and suddenly you only have a little bit left to go. Oh, but Faisal manages to find an option to at least avoid.
Oh, that's a full combo!
No way.
That's a full combo right there! And he finds what he was looking for. Actually, a bit of a combo drop. We did cut away to the players a little bit too early there.
Wait, Faisal drops the combo?
Yeah, he did. We definitely need to see that a little bit more, please. There's the torpedo. All right, Sonic Boom. Faisal. Safe jump. Oh, my lord. All right, we blocked the first one. Probably maybe try to flawless block or something.
Oh, wow, that was a call out. Eagly into torpedo from that range. Oh, but a punish. Faisal, again, partying too hard. This time, Mighty Unjust manages to get the pickup. But again, I really don't want to repeat myself excessively, but we see how problematic that drop has been for Mighty Unjust. The difference between dropping it and hitting it, decent damage, perfect screen positioning, all of the above, but very important.
There's that hit confirm, and it has now Faisal breaker activated. Oh, Kano still picks that up.
That was a tiny pickup.
We will not be deterred from our torpedo. Never. The greatest weapon of Peacemaker is Peacemaker himself. Throw tech. Going in for it again. The armored answer. Oh, a big read there from Mighty Unjust. That is going to result in a pretty sizable combo, and it's now going to give Faisal the life lead. Anti-gravity. Again, anti-gravity. What am I talking about? Using the force field at the beginning. It shuts down the threat of the Kano. Wake up! And that's going to be another catch. Faisal. Peacemaker working out here.
And we have been talking about Faisal's Katana this entire weekend, but we have to remember he has had a Pocket Peacemaker for as long as Peacemaker has been out, I believe, for times such as this.
What a jump in, and we are going to spend that EX. We're going to take that simple confirm. Decent damage into knockdown, tries to meet you with a down one, and the armor instantly used there by Unjust, not afraid to establish, look, I'm still going to be going for this.
There's the pickup, Mighty Unjust, the execution getting better. Oh, there's the gap, Mighty Unjust. Knew it was coming. Oh, the dynamic! Mighty Unjust defending against the anti-gravity so well, but just receives the mix-up for his troubles. Faisal Kombat looking good in this set to close things out, moving on in this loser's side.
I mean, Faisal is just being so brave with it every single time. He's not afraid to get the jump in. That one's just going to connect on its own, and the breaker from Mighty Unjust activated. Faisal now, 3 bars of meter, match point. This is looking real bad for Mighty Unjust.
A lot of these torpedoes are actually straight up punishes. Like, it's not just being done for the heck of it. It's seeing something that's unsafe and knowing torpedo is a one-size-fits-all punish from any distance.
Doesn't want to commit to it. That could have been a mix-up into game win, but the risk is massive. It's Kano. The jump-in's going to whiff. Unjust has to do something, but the threat of torpedo. He'll die to 1.
Oh my goodness! Faisal Kombat with the tricky stuff. The slight pushback into quick mid out of nowhere. That's the first time we've seen Faisal do that, I think. And saving it for the perfect moment. The literal last play of the set. As unfortunately, that is going to be the Mighty Unjust eliminated from pro competition this year. But we got to say, what a journey Mighty Unjust has had in this game.
Give it up for Mighty Unjust.
Yeah, absolutely, 1000%. We've seen in so many tournaments, truly one of the players who grinds the most. If it's community events from small scale all the way up to large scale, like community crowd-funded tournaments, and then all the way up to pro competition as well. Mighty Unjust is there. Mighty Unjust is grinding, playing, and has been around. But today it is Faisal who moves on in the bracket, and we'll be seeing again shortly.
Faisal moves into the top 4 of Final Combat. That is one hell of an accomplishment, and we aren't even finished.
A top 4 in the world. You can't turn your nose up at that. Even there, right there, the full pickup on the way down from the knives. And that's one thing that I think has separated Faisal's Peacemaker from some of the others we've seen this weekend is the sheer insistence to just constant anti-gravity, constant torpedo, constant mix-up off of 2-2. Like, yeah, we have been seeing all of the above from all the Peacemaker players, but Faisal, particularly the 2-2, Faisal is fearless when it comes to enforcing that mix-up. Even if he does the unsafe versions, you know, with no Kano to cover, we're seeing plenty of it. But it is time for our next match, and
my heart hurts from one set of twins to another. It's time. Scorpion Prox and Nicolas. This is a bittersweet moment because on one hand, the two of them have both made it into the top 8, right? They can both be proud of not only themselves, but each other. Unfortunately, only one makes it into top 4.
That is the truth. This matchup right here, Nicolas versus Scorpion Prox. This was grand finals for how many MK11 majors in a row? Near enough, like by the later stages of MK11, whether it was Combo Breaker, CEO, Evo, for a good few years running. They were the Terror twins of MK11. They're playing similar characters, you know, the Cult Khan, the Fujin, all the above, and always
Cabal. Shout-outs to Cabal.
Yeah, can't forget the Cabal.
We miss you, buddy.
But yeah, just looking great together. That's the important thing. They're always having each other's back, playing together, grinding together, traveling together, and succeeding together. And here they are, from MK11 all the way to MK1, where it's been much of the same. The real difference, though, when talking about their achievements in MK11 to now is they really kind of burst onto the scene later in the lifespan of MK11, right? The last kind of year and a half to 2 year point of that game's kind of 4 year run competitively. And we're talking the first year now for MK1. We're in the debut year where the game has already received numerous changes and characters have come and gone from the meta, cameos too. And Nicolas and Scorpion Prox, they have been right at the top of competition in their respective region, hailing from Latin America, and have looked so good there as they grind with some fearsome players and have had so much success in the pro competition. Both players making it via the offline point leaderboard, but via online pro competition regional finals as well. If that wasn't going to work out, they have been at the top of the game from the launch to now. But unfortunately, we must say goodbye to one of them here, as this is a losers bracket match, fighting tooth and nail for top 4.
Now, in this major offline setting, we haven't seen them a massive amount internationally when it comes to what kind of characters they're going to play, what the meta's going to be like.
Is that you?
It's tricky sometimes, because sometimes we've seen them use the meta picks that they're known for against each other.
They would mirror all the time in 11. That's the main thing to remember.
But sometimes they would play really weird characters. Am I not mistaken? Liga Latina South, it was Smoke versus Sub-Zero.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're looking for a qualification place, right? That's what the regional finals were all about. And every time they play these teams, regardless of how against the grain it might be, it's still of the absolute highest level. But I think now it's all business.
No, this will be the most amount of money they've ever played against each other for sure.
Okay, so already Raiden Cyrax versus Rain Janet.
Damn, team kill.
Know what to expect from these two. They play the most
Crowd likes it. Crowd likes what they see. Let them know.
What the? Oh.
And it's time now.
I was wondering where all the sounds come from.
And only one moves on. Scorpion Prox and Nicolas.
I love the dynamic of these teams. Nicolas has played Raiden Cyrax before in some matches of group stages, but Scorpion Prox, Rain Janet, this is the team that Bandino's used at Combo Breaker to dominantly 3-0 Scorpion Prox in that tournament. Shouts to Bandino's. So Scorpion Prox clearly going back to the drawing board in between, picking up the team, and we're seeing it here in pro competition. Rain's first stream appearance, I think, in Final Combat.
It is Rain's first appearance in the entire tournament, if you'd believe it. But the Rain Janet is going to be doing that massive damage off confirms. The shimmy of 2-1-1 becomes so devastating thanks to those grab combos. And yes, back 2 into launch. Watch your feet there, mate.
But
Speaking of watch
Janet,
your feet, back 3.
Hey, Rain Janet, a tough team. Real scary stuff. Huge damage output off of throws, off of his most practical situations. He'll be looking for damage. Scary stuff, to be sure.
Tried to go for a flawless block there, no doubt. Now Janet is going to give us throw combos.
Kills, right?
2.
Oh, no, not off this, for sure. Definitely not.
We do go Fatal Blow, though. It's going to work. Now, this ain't going to kill.
No, this is weird, because Rain's Fatal Blow does tons of damage, but throw combos scale no matter what. So I think you definitely survive. It'll be dangerous.
Good situation for Scorpion Prox, though. Janet is fully back. The punish in down 2, just in case there was any sort of ambush on the other side of it. And that will be first round here. Is that down 4?
They're definitely different teams in the grand scheme of things. Raiden Cyrax. Raiden kind of completely fell off, I think it's fair to say, after the recent Storm Cell nerfs in one of the more recent patches. But Raiden Cyrax, thanks to Chopper, is kind of back to doing a lot of what he was doing day 1, but the numbers aren't the same. You know, less chip than before, less combo damage than before. But
trade? No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I believe that wasn't a trade combo. Who cares? Look, here's the setup.
It was a cool combo, for sure.
Wonderful block.
My point is, Raiden Cyrax still looking to chip you down with, you know, longer block strings, everything into Chopper and things of the such. But Rain Janet, the opposite, looking to burst your life down with big hits. And Nicolas is going to know that and try and avoid it as much as possible. But Rain, with that back 3 and the dash cancels, scary stuff to avoid.
There's a back 3.
Uh-oh.
Full combo, because here comes Janet.
Yeah,
We're going to spend a second? No.
Not
Didn't have the
giant
chance.
damage,
We
but
weren't quite back.
Yeah, still respectable. I think you only really see the double Janet spend on the big combos if it's going to, like, either win the round or put you in a situation to just close it out, maybe. Oh, no punish! Low-key, that Geyser, kind of hard to punish.
Especially at max distance.
Oh,
there's the confirm.
Zap.
Right, this is basically not going to scale at all, but it could definitely come down to the mash. Fairly certain that Scorpion Prox will survive, but you got to mash correctly first. All right, how much is left? Oh, that was just enough! That was just enough to get the job done now. 1 round apiece. This is only game 1, folks.
Yeah, round 3 and fatal blow for both players is already out of action. Oh, whiff punish.
Reactionary Superman there. All right, reverse throw. What are we going to get from this? We show a lot of respect. And the defense, that's a hit confirmed, though. Turn it into something. 270 doesn't sound like much, but if you've got no meter, you may as well take it.
Hey, with this kind of life lead, definitely. Oh, whiff throw. Tries to punish. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Whiff punish, the attempted whiff punish.
We almost got a trade combo.
Yeah, that was definitely a trade combo attempted. Didn't work out, but we're definitely going for it.
Very rarely on that forward 3, and actually tried to tech that again. Even had the reaction time off the forward 3 cancel. Big jump in. Oh, the jump kick narrowly missed. Did not commit to the forward 2-1. I mean, it is a gap in there, so it's no wonder. All right, keep it meterless with the Janet. Drops the combo. We're not going to drop this one. Actually, I think you're dead. I think you might be dead. Set up. The delayed mid. And now the 2-1-1. The flawless block keeps you alive. That is what is going on here. Still alive. And there's the overhead. Armor.
Just enough to get through that. That combo looked like it was just about enough, but not quite. I respect the setup attempt, though, because I think getting a kill from that opening, maybe not quite as realistic. I mean, I don't know the range Janet numbers 100%, but unlikely to kill there. But we've seen that crumple into low puddle, so scary, especially when you've got low life, too.
It's high now, but it used to be a lot higher. In a recent patch, Janet Cage did have some scaling added because some of the damage was, frankly, just ridiculous. However, there we go. Mid-screen, and we set up. And
oh, tricky!
That's
and
the
that
thing.
was escape fail too.
Even if you're too far away to get a reliable hard to blockable, it's plus enough that Rain is point blank and gets a turn. Yeah. And that is good enough. Back 3 again, the breaker. That back 3 is like, I got one of the best buttons in the game. It has to be. I love it. Oh, whip punish.
Yep.
No meter though. We have to keep it so simple with the electric fly. Flawless block. Cyrax is out, but in vain. Nothing was gained there. And this is one thing to mention. We saw so much Rain Cyrax.
Quick backdash.
We saw so much Rain Cyrax in the early days of the game. With like Raiden Cyrax is not going to be as effective from a meter build standpoint because Flawless block got changed. It now shuts down not only chip damage but meter gain as well.
I think that's one of the reasons we haven't seen Baraka Cyrax and Raiden Cyrax kind of immediately dominate again is this is a very different version of the game to that day 1. Your Raiden combo damage, way less. Chip damage on Stormsteel and whatnot, way less. You know, vertical chopper, less than before, right? So, by no means a weak team, but it's definitely not doing what it was day 1. But Nicholas has played it quite a lot.
Scorpion Prox definitely tried to go in for a standard punish there. Oh, there's the back 3! And Janet,
another drop.
Janet was available. I'm not quite sure what the standing one was, to be honest, but either way, we are still alive in this round. There's the flawless block, shutting down that Cyrax chip damage and meter build once more. No 3 bars, the 1-1-2, the safe pushback. Lovely challenge on the Raiden 1-2 there, though. That's definitely going to be the round. And not only that, corner positioning remains for Nicholas. Try to whiff punish that back 3, not quite. That is unsafe.
Commit, yeah. Yeah, there's the instant break. That could have been still very decent and respectable damage. A punish again, we're just trading blows.
We're going to send in that second Janet. Meterless, and we set up another thing that's going to guarantee. Oh, lovely tech. Yo, how often are we seeing these throw techs? People never tech in that situation.
But that's how you know they've already played this matchup so many times. Because you have to remember, that Whirlpool, that hits low, and Rain has overheads. The throw can knock you into it. There are layers to that setup. Do we see it again?
Getting that off your armored reversal is so good. Down 1. Seeing the turn.
Oh, trades.
Too far. Too far.
Oh,
He knew, but it wasn't fast enough. Raiden's Fatal Blast, that's not going to work. That ain't going to work.
Actually got there in time. Punish. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that hit. Oh, that is enough damage, Nicholas. A bit of a scramble, it must be said at the end.
There were some significant head shakes from both twins at the end of that game. Again, we have the cheat sheet. We can see all the different camera shots. That was definitely a messy end, and they know it. Oh, wow.
charge. We have to remember, when you get players like this, you know, Nicolas and Scorpion Prox, the amount of games they would have played against each other, not just in this matchup, obviously, but like just in the game itself, the layers that have already been established in the mind games that I know that you know, that is so prominent in competitive fighting games, that these layers that have been established long before the matches we're watching now, we are going to see some crazy interactions. Oh, but a whiff punish.
So I'm sure that Scorpion Prox has been practicing the hell out of this team, but there's definitely some more unfamiliarity combined, compared to some of the other teams, because he's going for some of these launches from far away, and he's trying to do jump one. Sometimes it's either really tight to land, or it's just too far away to confirm, and kind of the hallmarks of a newly picked up Rain compared to the Barakas we'd seen, or the Johnny Cage, or someone else. But definitely a matchup they've played together, because Nicolas is going for so many techs on forward three. That's not brand new. That won't work. It's too slow. And that will be a punish. Keeps it nice and guaranteed and unbreakable, actually.
Yeah, actually, I respect that punish particularly. Just go for the raw shocker. Because there's a lot of pushback on some of these fatal blows. Oh, no, the mime wall. Not doing quite enough, though. Oh, not quite close enough for the throw combo, but we're going right back into the corner again. The double zaps.
That one back three, that's always the case of Rain. The one back three you don't get the cancel for is the one that hits.
Right, here comes Janet. Hit another one immediately.
We're not going to spend the second Janet, though. We'd rather keep that meter for the next hit. Watch now on those back three whiffs.
Oh, whiff punish! That is not an easy button to whiff punish, I'll tell you what. But Nicolas it's not just a case of seeing it whiff and just pressing a button. He's staying in the perfect range to avoid it and then just micro-dashing right as Scorpion Prox goes for it. So aware.
Now we are going to be charging up those electric balls, because Rain, he does have the ability to... We actually are yet to see that grab hit. It has always been teched besides one time, and even then it was escape fail.
If I'm going to be fussy, I think we've seen it hit a single time and it was escape fail, but there's always an attempt, knowing exactly what it's going for.
The fact that he's even getting the button this consistently. Look at this, come on! Man is not allowed. Oh, this time it works!
You finally get your wish. On the flip
Forward
side,
three grab is so
a
cheap.
few times too, because that's the mix-up. You see it as an overhead. Oh, hang on.
Good night. That is going to be a fatal blow. Now, it ain't going to kill, but I'm eyeing up the fact that we got Cyrax, we got Meter, and that's possible chip territory.
Well, especially if we go to full screen, I do wonder what Scorpion Prox's answer will be.
Didn't want to overcommit. The threat of the fast wake up. Goes
oh my goodness!
Through! Scorpion Prox finds it, and the Janet is there just in case. Now it's one round apiece here. Going absolutely as weird and wonderful as you expect from these two.
Hey, we saw these two play so many mirror matches in competitive MK11 right in the last few years or so, and it was always matchups we'd never seen them play before, and usually it was mirrors, but we're not really seeing that be the case here, especially with
Janet number one. Holding on to the second one. A good choice. Oh, you're dead. You're basically dead, mate. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Janet. Charge. Set up. Oh, you don't tech this one. And it's always the one that you don't tech is the one that ends the round. Scorpion Prox. That was a Rain round and a half right there. Now, do we stick with Raiden? Are we going it all the way?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it.
Here we go, you're betting your final combat journey on Rain, and the yellow robot hits the kit confirm from far away, and you have to confirm it's down back three there. The shocker does whiff. Great knowledge from Nicolas.
Meterless pickup. Oh no! Missed the electric fly into full punish.
That 211-211 is not easy.
Oh, I don't know what that was. That would have been really nice though. Ending that kind of damage in a restand with Rain in the corner, that would have been juicy.
Drops the combo and only gets a measly 460 damage. There is one Janet left. Now, it's not going to work fully yet, though, because there is a breaker, and that is why Nicolas did not spend the 2 bars. You need the breaker here. Oh, that back three! Now you have to break.
Yeah, for that opening, that close to the corner, yeah, you would have been 100% dead. Whiff punish!
Again. Now, this one, much more likely to end the round.
Gee, that wasn't even a whiff punish. That was just a reaction, because it didn't even have time to whiff.
Got to be careful with those Rain attacks. I mean, they have range, and they have good utility when they hit their mark, but Quite a few of these rain moves susceptible to reactionary fatal blows, and that is definitely one of them.
But I think it's coming down to the spacing from Nicolas, because he's not... Oh, that was a buff? That's a proper good mime.
Let's just cash out some extra damage here, why not?
But a lot of these instances are coming down to, like, I don't think it's a case of Scorpion Prox is just whiffing and that's it. Nicolas is hovering at a range that it looks like a good option to go for, but then just a sudden full forward dash out of nowhere, and suddenly he's close enough to get it.
That was a really lovely safe jump into armor break, by the way. Neutral jump into standing.
Respectable damage too.
Grab combo and we reposition. The wake up down one. Did do this forward two on its own though, so your combo path after the dash is rather limited! We were crouching miles before that even came out. Nicolas was confident. Oh, wait. Fatal blow. This is not going to scale. This is not going to scale, folks. It's rain fatal blow. How much damage are we going to get from this?
Surely that's not enough.
I mean, you're going to be barely alive. I'm telling you. Ouch! Wait, you're dead! You are dead. You're charging that projectile. Janet was going to take the projectiles, and now it's match point for Scorpion Prox, and a definite surprise rain pick with punish.
I don't know. I feel this is going to go to game 5. I feel it. Oh no, a drop combo! Oh, the worst kind of drop.
Too early on the jump 3-2. I hate it when that happens. Oh, we are looking for that back 3. That's the moneymaker right there.
I'm so fishing for it. Almost got the whiff punish. That was a big attempt too.
Oh
that
my lord!
Huge damage opportunity, but didn't quite pay out. Hang on, there's the... Yep, you have to break that. 1000%. Oh my goodness!
That was such a weird max range confirm. I'm not surprised it dropped, but it's so good that Scorpion Prox was even looking for it. Right, overhead. Nicolas, the invincible wake up. Rare appearance of a cameo wake up. They are invincible, but not for long.
Oh, whiff punish again. I don't know. There's an extension with the chopper. Is that enough? No, not quite. Nicolas gets knocked out of it.
Scorpion Prox needs one more significant hit. Back 3 number 1, but it's airborne. No Storm Cell.
No Cyrax either.
Everyone is a risk. Janet to go in. Neither player want to make that fall.
There's so many input errors.
The grab, is that enough?
Yep.
That is going to be enough, 100%. And Scorpion Prox is going to eliminate Nicolas. A bittersweet moment. However, one twin secures top 4. The other is out of Final Combat.
A good year, though. 1000% for Nicolas. But this is going to be where it ends. I mean, I love seeing the Rain Janet because, I mean, I might be assuming here, but I don't recall ever seeing Scorpion Prox play Rain ever in this game, but that is the team that Scorpion Prox lost to at Combat Breaker. So was this a case of in between then and now picking it up and saying, let's see what this team is saying, and then liking it to the point of picking it here in the brothers match, the twin showdown that we've seen time after time after time in MK11, but the first time we're seeing it at this scale.
And we gotta say, give it up here in the crowd here for Nicolas, the combo breaker champion, out of Final Combat now, and sad to see him out, but that means
somebody said plot twist. They switched search, so now Scorpion Prox is actually Nicolas.
In top 4 Fatal Combat shortly. Our next matchup, however, a legendary rivalry and one that just continues to add chapter after chapter. It is Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killer up next.
This is a matchup that we've seen so many times, and we will see many, many times more through the years, I have no doubt. But what is there to say about Fox versus Ninja that we have not said a million times over? They are two of the very, very, very best MK players in the world, and their matches always deliver. But we have to say, this is Final Combat. This is not the first time we've seen a Final Combat Fox versus Ninja match.
Now, before we get stuck in, I would like to once again give a massive shout out to Mountain Dew, the sponsor here of the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro competition. And they have a promotion going on. Specially selected 20-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew have a code attached. If you purchase those bottles, you can redeem those codes on mountaindewgaming.com and get yourself some nifty little rewards. So a big thank you to Mountain Dew another time here on the stream. It is now time for the big one. The winners finals of the two current, just most iconic Mortal Kombat players of our time. And I can't wait for us to get stuck in.
It's going to be a good one. It's the run back on, run back on, run back on, run back times at 1,000. But welcoming to the stage now, Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer. Let them hear your support here in the crowd. This is for Grand Finals winner's side. Will we see the repeat champion, Sonic Fox, get one step closer to that first place? Or will Ninja be waiting?
So I feel like this crowd so far, you've been pretty active for these players. I heard that as both of them walked in. Let's give it some of this. If your money's on Ninja Killer, make some noise right now.
What about Fox? We got your love for Sonic Fox. I don't know about you, but that sounded dead even.
That sounded dead even. The Sonic Fox one was just a higher pitch. I think this is a straight up 50-50. That's cheating. That is cheating. A different pitch may be more memorable.
So
however, let's jump in.
Very well be Johnny Cage versus Peacemaker. We saw Fox play the Johnny against Mighty Unjust before. We have seen Fox with a few answers to Peacemaker at Combo Breaker, but we know Fox has been so vocal about playing Johnny here at the finals. We saw it right at the beginning against Faisal, which, once again, I forgot originally because it was so early in the tournament, but looked really good. And now, most recently, still bringing it out here today. Now, I don't know if that means it's a definitive pick, but definitely could be.
Well, look, I think statistically, it's likely going to be Peacemaker versus Johnny Cage. But with these two, it can be a bit hard to predict because Sonic Fox can tell you stone-faced, I am using this character, maybe this character, that's it. And then in the top 8, some weird stuff happens. Now, that's not always going to happen here. Fox is very...
So what you're saying, he's a liar.
That they are number one.
Is that what you're saying? No
Killer.
honest people around here?
I've seen from them all tournament long. But I always have that 1% of my brain that thinks we might see something else.
But again, this is a matchup we saw at Combo Breaker, and Fox did not use Johnny Cage to win it there. I think Fox's kind of tried and true main character has been the Sindel through the vast majority of matchups, and it seems to take a significant kind of pick to make Fox not bring out the Sindel. Again, you know, to remember, at Combo Breaker, it was a lot of the Sindel Sub-Zero cameo against Peacemaker, but we haven't seen that this weekend at all, because truthfully, Sonic Fox hasn't played against Peacemaker that much so far in this bracket, but as we get through to the later stages, it could definitely change.
This is such an iconic moment, and this is not even Grand Finals, but we are now in our official top 4. So from this point, the money that these players have earned is absolutely insane for a weekend of Mortal Kombat. The question is, who is going to get that gigantic 70,000 for first place?
I hear the chameleon. I think it is.
Making movies.
Okay, no, this will be a button check. It's a button check for sure.
I see smoke in the character select, so this is absolutely a button check. 1000%. But I do wonder what the people at home are thinking of this matchup, because Ninja Killer and Sonic Fox, two absolute superstars of modern Mortal Kombat. Both very
a lucky 6 Arakan ain't there.
But they do make a lot of content. Both of them do a lot of live streaming on various platforms. So if this is your first time watching competitive Mortal Kombat, these two are absolutely two players to keep an eye on. And if you want to join the conversation at home on social media, as you can see before you, the hashtag Final Combat 2024.
Never crossed
okay, it is going to be the Johnny Cage versus Peacemaker. This is what we predicted. Has been Sonic Fox's go-to today at the very least. Here we are, winners finals. Let's get it. Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killer. Oh, and an instant attempt at the raw launch from Sonic Fox, and Ninja calls it out.
Standing to something that Ninja Killer. The interruption already going in for that low sweep, and Sonic Fox with the psychic forward jump, somewhat equalizing this health. A nice little throw tech there from Ninja Killer.
Eagly.
Oh, no eagly for you, my friend. Eat this combo.
Oh, it's Cage versus Peacemaker. We haven't seen this one before.
Breaker versus Breaker.
Who y'all like?
Breaker into a regular shadow kick. Fox.
Damn, no converge.
You are crazy.
That's a very Sonic Fox thing to do, though, right? That sheer confidence.
Plus frames. Oh my goodness.
punish. Fatal blow, that's going to connect.
You think I give a damn about Kano? Eat this fatal blow, and definitely going to be the round win. You ain't surviving this.
But that is the dynamic between Cool and Kano, and one of the things that makes him such a scary cameo is knives come out on a set time, but he throws 2 of them. Kano ball can be held and vary the time, but if you make the call out of, you know, what you're doing into Kano, that isn't real, I can press. Or I think you're going to delay, so I'm going to press and hit you both. It can be difficult to find that situation, but the reward is so high when you do. And Fox, one of the things that's always made Fox so strong is the ability to say, you are going to do this specific thing, and I'm going to beat it. Wait, tries to throw in shade? All right. Sonic Fox with a kitchen sink plays.
Wait a minute! That was the throw tech into arm break. We've just eliminated the threat of grabs for... You know what? I've never seen the move used in a real match. I can't remember how long.
I mean, considering Johnny is one of the most common characters we see competitively, I forgot he could do that. It's been so long. And so you might be wondering, what was it? If he takes your throw, he can do an input to do some damage to you, break your arm, and then stop you from throwing for some time. That amount of time escapes me because it's been a while.
It's almost a little bit embarrassing that we don't know, but when's the last time
no
any
one
of us
does
have
it.
seen that?
No one does it. It's just not a thing you see, but Sonic Fox bringing it out, making the total most of this character, and a game 1 already for Sonic Fox.
Right, game 1 on the board for the Fox. But it will be Ninja Killer, the first hit bonus, spending our first bar of meter on that EX torpedo, so trading 1 bar for another, a fair trade. Sonic Fox with punished. That meterless combo off Sonic Boom.
Eagerly.
A knockdown into
Eagerly.
damage. We go back to the range though, that's kind of what we're in the mind for. The neutral duck though into the shadow kick punish on EX gunshot.
Anti-gravity.
Another big jump. Staying a little bit safer. Down 1, gets eaten up by that sweep, however.
Okay, good check. We've seen a lot of this. Oh, but that is what Fox was looking for earlier on, right at the beginning of game 1.
There's that meaty glaive. It's going to put on the pressure. Do you risk doing a wake-up attack? Do you sit there and take the plus frames? Fatal blow is real. Might not even need it in this situation. That is not... That cannot be what you wanted.
No,
it
but
can't be, because he's still out there. You can't break.
Yeah, that was a perfect punish from Sonic Fox.
It's very rare that you see Kano eye laser used on purpose. I mean, he's one of the best cameos, and Kano ball and Kano knives are fantastic. That eye laser is one of the weaker moves in the game. It's very unsafe.
But we actually see it quite a bit from Ninja, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got some secret tech with it, but we definitely see it more than you would expect, especially in that kind of situation. It didn't pay out at the very least. Oh, raw overhead.
Everything is working right now, and that is the most dangerous form of momentum. It feels like you are incapable of making a mistake. The neutral duck into the whip punish on that forward 1 now. A knockdown. Take some extra damage. Probably wanted the same side there, but with such a light bleed, maybe not that much of a big deal.
Oh, wow, that actually just crossed up. Ninja had to respect it.
Jump kick, Kano ball. All of this doing respectable chip, but you're going to need so much more than that if you want to hope of winning this round.
Back to back.
Throw tech, but eats another low poke. These sweeps have just been so good so far.
Yeah, I'm excited
Even
to
more
do
chip
this.
damage. The punish on the down 1, that's really bad. Lovely crouch though from Ninja Killer. Has got to make the most out of this.
Oh wait, hold
That's
on.
why we now see
Let
him
me
face
fix my face because something might happen.
It's going to be a good chunk of damage, but still a bad spot for Ninja to be in. That's not a lot of health remaining. A single shadow kick will do it. Chip damage from Glaive.
We are just about to build and have built now 2 bars of meter. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I was going to talk about last breath or something, but who cares about that now? Sonic Fox is 2-0 up. 1 game away from a dominant Grand Finals winner's side position. And if that happens, Fox is going to be very hard to beat.
Well, a Grand Finals on the winner's side would get you minimum second, which is $36,000 of the final combat prize pool. So Fox potentially 1 game away from securing that. But Ninja, he's been here before. He's no stranger to reverse 3-0s when the opportunity arises. But we have to see it. Sonic Fox again. The iconic launch Johnny Cage. That launcher goes all the way back to minimum Mortal Kombat 9. 10 years old that button is and still going. Wake up Glaive. The confidence know that Ninja Killer isn't close enough to enforce a meaty. Lovely little pickup there though from the torpedo. It's definitely a different style of matchup though. We're seeing Sonic Fox and Ninja with the Johnny Cage Peacemaker. Ninja normally playing some relatively aggressive characters this kind of match, and that's going to be a punish again, taking the fatal blow before the break can be used. But think back to it, right? In MK11, what was it? It was like Liu Kang and the Joker most of the time. Liu Kang was usually the more aggressive of the two, and Joker was the one playing for that kind of like mid-screen distance. Fast forward to MK1, the shoe's on the other foot.
Fox went in for a big sort of risk-reward situation. Should that overhead have landed, we would have been match point Sonic Fox. But them's the risk you take in that situation. The meaty mid does manage to land, though. May as well have been a reset, considering 420 damage from that. Oh my god.
And another Kano eye laser, I don't know. That's a full punish, and match point for Sonic Fox, and the hype at the end as well, the build-up. 1 round away from grand finals, unless Ninja can find something right now.
The anti-gravity to escape the corner. Can't say I'm surprised, but the mid hits again. Sonic Fox, hype activated. What's the play? Oh, that's so good for Ninja Killer. Get some damage, waste that hype mode. By the end of this combo and sequence, hype's completely gone, so it did absolutely nothing here. But we're still going to confirm.
That's another confirmed side switch as well. I said Peacemaker's so powerful, but when you're point blank with Johnny Cage, doesn't necessarily have the buttons to get rid of him. And that's what Sonic Fox needs to enforce.
Really good forward tech from Ninja Killer. Another anti-gravity, but as long as we escape the corner, that really is what Ninja Killer wants. Escape fails. Fox does the much smarter forward throw direction, make it less likely to tech. I'm eyeing up the 3 bars, Mustard. I'm eyeing up the fatal blow. I'm eyeing up a possible grand finals appearance already.
I don't know, Ninja. 1 hit at a time, though. Poke here, poke there. Chip damage. Not quite enough. Oh, the grab the tech. Crucial tech.
Yeah, I'll be at you there.
My God, are you
Look how he stood up.
serious? Forward 3, fatal blow, narrowly before a breaker was available, and Sonic Fox with a well-earned pop-off there. And has left the stage before we can even get a good camera shot. Cameraman absolutely tried their best. You are the
Yeah,
MVP
I'm just
of
playing
that.
Street Fighter
Sonic
and
Fox,
Tekken.
winners side grand finals, looking almost completely unbeatable.
Sonic Fox very animated for
They're
good
gone.
reason.
Where have they gone, Mustard?
They have left this place. Sonic Fox now waiting grand finals on the winner's side. How many? I was saying before about how amazing. Right there, we see the poke, right? That down 3 from Peacemaker. He shoots the floor. Such a good poke. Decent advantage on hit. Hard to deal with. I mean, you can't whiff punish a bullet. You got to get close enough to hit him. Easier said than done. And Sonic Fox managed to do it time after time after time. And there it is, right at the very end.
Disgusting.
Perfect spacing.
Absolutely disgusting stuff. But I mean, what a fitting end to that winners finals. With who we have left, Scorpion Prox, Facial Kombat, which is up next, Ninja Killer and Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox is now winner's side grand finals. We'll talk a little bit about Double Elim later on. We have got a break coming up. But basically, right now, long story short, that is the ultimate comfort zone. You are the only player left in this tournament with that lifeline remaining in this shape and this form. I don't even know if this is going to be possible.
I mean, I was saying it before. I will say it again. Fox was not the clear favorite going into this tournament for a lot of players. And that's weird to say because Fox was top seed on the point leaderboard. But Fox themselves saying, you know, on X and in the player video, you know, I believe I'm the best, but I'm not a favorite. There are so many players who can win this tournament. And here we are, a few days later. Sonic Fox is the one.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. You're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, you are no doubt going to want to see these matches as fast as possible, and I don't blame you. But before we get into this break, I would like to give a massive shout-out to McFarlane Toys. We would like to give you a chilling first look at the latest Mortal Kombat 1 Sub-Zero figure coming from McFarlane. Sub-Zero will be available at major retailers this fall. And it isn't just McFarlane would like to give a thanks to, we would like to also shout out Funko. Pop! Scorpion is here to take on the toughest adversaries in Mortal Kombat 1 lineup. Assemble your elite team when you add this skilled warrior to the ranks of your Pop Games collection. The vinyl figure is approximately 3.95 inches, and shop the full collection at Funko.com later this year.
So we're going to take a final look at the bracket before this break because I was just informed there was unfortunately a mistake. Nicholas and Scorpion Prox, the names were wrong. So it was Nicholas that was playing Rain Janet the entire set, which in hindsight makes sense because that was a matchup that Scorpion Prox lost at Combo Breaker.
Are you kidding me?
And clearly Nicholas was paying attention. But to be fair, this is the most mixed by identical twins I think production has ever been.
Oh my god, production, I'm so sorry. I also don't blame you, to be honest. They weren't even using the characters they were really known for. Yeah, how about that? But, well, I guess that means that Facial Combat versus Nicholas. Look, I mean, we're twins.
We get it.
We get it. We get it more than anybody. Look, right, while we tend to our wounds here on the commentary desk, we're going to go for a break. See you in a few minutes. Final Combat will meet its conclusion.
Chosen war with a god. No.
Y'all think they're going to show like season 2 MK?
Fight. Get ratings.
You are the most insecure, most selfish.
Sticks and stones, Katana. Everyone has a freezing point.
Take your best shot, Frosty.
Finish him. Fatality. Homelander wins. Flawless victory.
Everybody is really loving our new show, Ninja Kamui.
Yep, it kicks some serious ass.
Now Rainmaker Productions, Greb Studios, and Cryware
Are giving you a chance to delve deeper into the world of Ninja Kamui.
with Shinobi Origins.
You play as a shadow named Tsukumo as you shoot and slash your way through hordes of henchmen and deadly ninjas.
It's a 2D side-scroller with a bit of a Rolling Thunder vibe.
And Rolling Thunder is a classic. This game's gonna be interesting.
It's full of power-ups, insane ninja moves, and epic boss battles.
And once your boost meter is full, you can suit up and unleash hell on anyone foolish enough to resist. I don't know about you, Sarah, but I'm itching to get my hands on this one.
Same here, Tom. It looks like it could be pretty fun for Kamui fans.
Ninja Kamui Shinobi Origins is for the Nintendo Switch.
Available for pre-order now.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live from Toronto, Ontario for Final Kombat 2024. And it is, as they say, the home stretch. My name is Ketchup, joined by Mustard to close out this show. There are 4 players remaining, soon to be 3.
No more breaks. This is it, the home stretch. With a few matches left to go, we are imminent to find out who will be our first world champion for MK1. And I will say first, because let's hope this game's around for a while and we have many more of these to come. But before then, we have to focus on this season. Faisal, Kombat, and Nicholas taking the stage. Loser side, currently in our top 4 territory. Whoever wins this will face off against Ninja Killer in the losers finals to try and get that shot at the final boss, the boss of bosses, Sonic Fox, waiting in the grand finals winners side. But we have to get there first. Faisal from Lebanon has had quite the tournament so far. Made it out of a stacked group, which you could say about any of the groups, but Group A was particularly crazy. And here, playing well, continuing from strength to strength and looking good. But in his way, Nicholas was sent to losers by... actually, I think it was earlier on. It was Nicholas, right? I'm fairly sure that was the matchup in winner's side beforehand.
Well, as we go into this next matchup, what we have to expect is You know what, actually? The unexpected, I would say, because we did just see Scorpion Prox versus Nicolas, and it was unexpected characters and unexpected cameos. It was Raiden Cyrax versus Rain Janet. Now, I think that was very much a twin-only kind of matchup because they know each other so well. For this one, I'm not so sure. Faisal has very much proven himself as the strongest katana in the pro competition, but has had a backup Peacemaker that has been doing extremely well, to say the least. Now, we might be having a button check here. I do see Reiko.
Because we keep seeing weird things in button checks, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not getting ahead of myself, but what I'm saying is, I have seen some people say they like Reiko versus Peacemaker just because he can't force field the stars. But, like I said, I'm pretty sure this will be a button check. The more likely character is going to be the reliable Johnny Cage.
I'm expecting to see what we saw before for the simple fact that Nicolas won that match. You know what I mean? Like Nicolas won the set, so why would he change? I thoroughly expect us to see Peacemaker Johnny Cage, because Faisal, again, we love seeing the katana for sure, but he tried katana against Nicolas, and Nicolas was more than ready for it. Like, it looked like a seriously tough situation to bring that set through for Faisal. Ended up going to Peacemaker, got a game, ended up losing the set, but now, you know, that kind of pre-existing knowledge is done. I thoroughly expect us to pick up where we left off, and that is probably Johnny Cage Peacemaker. Yeah, that's exactly what we are seeing.
This is the matchup that we have seen without question the most of Final Kombat. It's a battle of the two strongest characters in the game, and there really isn't any more else to say about it. We have a $200,000 prize pot here at Final Kombat, and if players consider these two to be number 2, well, I think it's likely they're going to get selected.
Yo, the Christmas stage. It's not Christmas.
You know, give it a few months. Well, a lot of months. Let's begin. Reminder, folks, loser's bracket. Loser of this match is out of Final Kombat. The winner moves on to fight Ninja Killer. That's the immediate low poke here. Faisal, just to remind everyone, did try this earlier on. Not the Peacemaker as such, it was the Katana. And the Katana was having issues versus the Johnny Cage.
Yeah, of all of the Peacemaker Johnny matches we've seen today, this one surprises me the least in terms of, we know Faisal tried the Katana and it just didn't work. Nicolas was ready for it. And just seemed to have Punishers ready at all opportunities. Like, every little thing was so comfortable in the matchup.
Plus frames into the advancing button. Good defense there from Nicolas. One thing we've seen from Faisal while using Peacemaker is just this absolute relentlessness to the mix-ups. The 2-2. Oh! The delayed parry. That's going to be the round for sure. Nicolas takes the first round of the series.
Round 2. Fight.
Now we are in top 4 territory, so we have to remember the minimum amount of money you can walk home with from this point is $16,000. But if you win this match and get to third, $24,000. So an $8,000 difference between this, like the winner of this match and whoever loses. That's a chunk of change and a half.
Quite a lot of money on the line, to say the least. Let's hope these players aren't thinking about that right now, because you do not need the stress of that in the back of your mind. Down 1. Good awareness there of Faisal, seeing that the Katana was available, so the counter poke Rising Star was very likely. Throw escape. Reactionary torpedo. Now you are still taking the damage of the glaive or armoring through that, and a big jump. That is going to be game 1 for Nicolas. Faisal now.
But this is the case, but when you get a matchup that is this common, and you are a player of this level, you know you've played it a million times. So Nicolas, as this tournament is going on, is getting so much more comfortable playing against this Peacemaker. And knowing that ahead of him is obviously Ninja Killer, who is likely going to be playing Peacemaker as well.
Torpedo.
Oh, back-to-back torpedoes.
Special guest Kano after the grab connected, but that one was a little bit eager. There was no Kano to make it safe. Faisal just said, you know what? I'll do it again. Wake up grab, okay. I mean, if you're expecting a wake up torpedo, you're going to be blocking, so the grab becomes a bit of a threat. A big read to make. Oh my goodness, again.
Now, that's a key normal we saw in the winners finals from Sonic Fox. That was such a game changer in the matchup. Seeing shades of it here again from Nicolas. Oh, confirms. Not enough to kill, but a decent lead would be guaranteed at least.
Now, what was the option? We didn't dedicate. The Kano knives didn't find their mark. The standing button hit, but no commitment. That one's going to work out, though. Faisal takes first round of game number 2.
I feel like we've seen that Johnny Cage Fatal Blow used in answer to anti-gravity a number of times from Combo Breaker and this weekend, but we're yet to see it work, but I'm assuming it will parry. Otherwise, we wouldn't see the Johnny players going for it. Oh, damn, poor Kano. Down in front.
Back
there it is again. I mean, it's such a reward as well.
It's a wonderful call out. You know, there are plus frame situations or maybe just stagger situations. If you read a button and you can't punish, back up and just hit that giant launcher.
Torpedo.
Now, this is much more the Peacemaker style we've seen work out today. Johnny Cage so good point blank, Faisal wanting no part of that. And Faisal used to playing a lot of the Katana. Another one of these characters who is just a more patient character. But not going to matter here as Nicholas finds a big hit. Actually, to be honest, I think this gives you the life lead at the very least.
I mean, I spotted a pretty significant head shake there from Faisal. Knows immediately that was a mistake. It's just a risk-reward situation. The reward of a bit of damage, but on block, just getting totally punished, the safe. There's the up block.
Again, as to prove your point once more. But that has been the way Faisal has been playing Peacemaker.
Only works with Kano, otherwise you're taking a massive risk.
But that's not to say Kano makes it fully safe every time. He has been so willing to just let these anti-gravities rock, dedicate to the mix-up of 2-2. Really living and dying by it in this case.
That's a perfect start for Nicolas, getting extra damage thanks to hitting Kano. On top of the fact that the penalty is applied now, so you're not actually going to get Kano ready to rock for another good 10 seconds or so. Oh my lord, that trade! So good for Nicolas! And now this is scary positions for Faisal. The Kano ball, wow, so rare that you just hit the Kano ball like that.
Well, it's because Nicolas went for the down 3 instead. Faisal with a massive hold. Whiff punish! And that's 2-0 already. Nicolas is here prepared, looking to win this set again. But straight to character select from Faisal. Now this is crucial, yeah. Okay, this is make or break time for Faisal. 2-0 down, you will no longer have an opportunity to change from this, and he is going to be betting the remainder of his final combat life on this Katana pick, which has done him so much work all weekend long.
I feel like if you're in this position, though, Katana is his strongest character. Yes, when they fought last time, it seemed like a pretty tricky situation, but it's the character, the experience, the hours, and the grind have come from. So, do or die, it's Katana. Now already having to try and show respect. Looks for the anti-air, tried to whip punish, but that button a little bit too slow to catch. Back off now.
But it was a few things on Nicolas's defense that made this so scary, right? Beforehand scouring out of the armor, but never getting caught by the jab string of Katana.
Wow, just a down 2 from Nicolas. Yeah. Almost disrespectful.
Hey, when you've got a 2-game lead and you're feeling yourself. Oh, roll though, haven't seen that in a while. With the amount of Chameleon we see, you'd expect to see more of it, but there's no coincidence to save it for the last moment.
I guess one of the reasons is that it is, above all else, at point blank, pretty damn unsafe. I know there's a lot of pushback at other distances, but a lot of these characters have their good options. The plus frames now, is that going to be more plus frames from Cage? The armored interruption into the breaker. This round is very winnable.
Would have led into Fatal Blow for sure, but oh my goodness, Nicolas with the pickup on the glaive going to match point.
And here we go. Match point for Nicolas, corner positioning. A very, very good situation, even with this back throw. Faisal has to make a choice. Do we want corner situations or do we want mid-screen? Looks like at the moment, we're going to try and press the advantage, even after that throw tech. And it's back into Johnny Cage territory. The range, the escape, the whiff punish, and now the breaker.
Oh wow, such a reaction. Hitting the cameo as well, so important here with Faisal. So much what Faisal's doing is dependent on that Chameleon, but not a lot of bar here to work with back to the wall. This is getting rough.
This is looking pretty scary. We do get the advancing button there, Nicolas. is going to take rather heavy damage. Into what situation? The Molina drops the combo, but we do get a bit of a setup from it. We still keep plus frames. The important thing there is that Faisal was not punished for that corner combo.
Oh, hang on a minute!
Poke!
That's not enough, but the setup to follow, what's it going to be?
Dash in, lovely tech. What's completely guaranteed? This is not going to win the round. It will scale heavily, but if you got it, spend it because you might not get another chance.
No, this is going to be scaled unlike anything you've seen. But remember, this came from a guaranteed throw scenario. So that is good damage considering they could do nothing about it.
A little bit of chip damage. The sweeper that chased down. And now we're entering last breath. The flawless block keeps Faisal alive.
Oh,
the counter poke!
Are you kidding me? Faisal, fearless, betting it all on a counter poke reversal. But you look at Nicolas, that's the last thing he expected to see.
That was a nod of approval if I've ever seen one. Yeah, you got me. But we still alive.
Oh,
Tries to
no.
chase.
Don't chase down. Can't do it.
There's the hit confirm and the breaker now from Faisal. May not build another break by the end of this game. We only have one round remaining, and it is still match point for Nicolas.
Oh, so much mileage out of that whip punish shadow kick. Again and again we see it. Staggering this plus frame situation. The poke.
This is a pretty scary situation, saved by the fan lift.
Oh, that could have been huge. Oh, that actually connected, I'm surprised.
Down 4, plus frames. Expects maybe a poke. Plus frames, no return of the Jade Glaive as you were hit there. We are trading low poke for low poke, but that's only ever going to favor Nicolas, who still has a breaker to work with.
There is again the Glaive, the catch. Oh my goodness, Faisal fearless once more. There's going to be a lot of damage. No break coming out from Nicolas. Wants that meter. That's EX shadow kick waiting to happen, but Faisal could potentially look for this.
There's
again! Oh my goodness, every time.
Oh my god, that shadow kick was so brave, but the wake up down 1 was arguably even braver. And the Peacemaker didn't do the job. Kitana gets a game on the board. We are not finished. 2 more wins. And the reverse sweep exists, but that is going to be easier said than done, Mustard.
But we have to, as we just saw on the graphic on stream, Faisal, of all the remaining players, was going into this as the lowest seed of the bunch.
That's
it's weird to call
really
anything
definitely
weird to call anything an upset at this point in competition, but if Faisal can win this over Nicolas, especially considering we have to remember Nicolas won this set before, but we may be getting ahead of ourselves as Nicolas is definitely still in the lead here at 2-1.
And looking good to go on to match point once again. The backup there into the Glaive. It's a good choice versus Kitana because she does have that effective range.
Oh, that's so good. She moves back so far after 1-1 on block.
And getting that jump over for the side switch. Speaking of, though, looks like you're going back to the corner, my friend. And we're backing off and established.
Ooh, okay.
Jade does get hit. You can see Nicolas is purposefully going into that glass mode just to cycle the disguises. Yeah. Jade is the one he wants the most at the moment. You want that Glaive.
Overhead again! Faisal just has a sixth sense for it at this point. Decent damage too, respectable, and now being still down on life. Never mind. The lift on lift.
They had the same idea. He's not going to get shimmied by that string. Looking for it again. That sweep is huge. Wake up down 1 into shadow kick. He bet it all. But a bet worth taking is now the Chilean.
It looked like Faisal tried to jail something off that poke as well, but a little bit too late. If Nicolas was able to find the armor in between. Oh, no. Faisal misspacing that jump normal. Nicolas making him pay the ultimate price.
And we are going to get good damage for it. Over 300 damage has already been distributed. Faisal looking a little bit tender. The glow ran out right at the worst time for him, or best for Nicolas, depends on how you look at it. The throw tech. And this Johnny Cage is in good form to move on in this bracket. Faisal.
Reactions again. Yeah, the mind game after that back 2-4 on block, that mid, Kitana. Yep, chase down. Now at this life, shadow kicks will add up, but you know what will? Back 2-4, big damage incoming. Faisal cashing out, spending it, getting that cameo meter back.
That's really the thing. There are multiple uses at play. We're going to get the damage. We have a slow fatal blow that we might not have found useful otherwise. We have full chameleon, and we've built a little bit of meter by doing that damage. Now we do trade Jade for Jade. Does not benefit face
max
out.
range sweep, good lord.
Doesn't want to overcommit to a punish.
Oh no, almost again.
That's a scary situation.
Oh,
That's the parry. I
Is
think you're
that
dead. You're dead, I think. It's going to scale, but it doesn't scale enough. The handshakes have come out because this fatal blow is absolutely doing enough. More than enough. Nicolas defeats Fatal Kombat to move into top 3, and the run back against Ninja Killer begins now.
Damn, and is that a repeat top 3 of Combo Breaker? I think it is. Nicolas,
yes, indeed.
Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer, not quite in the same order, but man, if you want a proof of who are almost certainly our top 3 players in Mortal Kombat 1 right now, look no further.
Everybody here, give it up for Fatal Kombat, going all the way from Lebanon with the greatest katana in the pro competition. And a top 4 finish is absolutely spectacular. Well done, mate. We're proud of you. And I'm sure everyone watching at home thoroughly enjoyed your matches. But now, Mustard, it is time. A run back begins from Combo Breaker, and who knows where else in the future. Ninja Killer, Nicolas, only one of them moves on to fight Sonic Fox in the grand finals.
I don't know what to make of it. It's so hard to talk about. Nicolas going into this event as the most recent winner of Combo Breaker, again from the winner's side, you know, wasn't sent to losers at any point in a tournament that stacked. And here he is, this time in losers, yeah, but top 3 territory can definitely run this back, but I mean, there's so much to look for here. Ninja Killer, Nicolas.
Master Kai said he taught you as well.
That Master Kai? I heard that. I want to know more.
Would you like to know more? Yes,
I would.
Now,
absolutely.
Between these two, going to be split down the middle. I think all of South America watching, whether it's in this crowd, whether it's at home, on the various streams and the various NetherRealm channels, they're going to want Nicolas to take this. There's going to be a lot of Ninja Killer fans out there that want to see the run back between Ninja Killer and Sonic Fox, but how stacked has this top 3 become?
It will make the difference between whether we see the final Kombat Grand Finals run back from 2019 or not. And how fitting that it is that the only player left standing in the potential way of it is Nicolas, who has been so powerful, the force from Latin America. As we are going to be seeing Johnny Cage versus Chameleon. Definitely the matchup we expected. Ninja has been running exclusively Peacemaker this entire tournament.
How about we make
We're probably going to see Peacemaker versus Johnny Cage for the rest of this tournament. I mean, we just have to be completely honest about that. With the players that are left here, it is the matchups they choose.
Well, it depends on who wins, right? Because if Ninja wins this, we'll likely see this again in Grand Finals. But if Nicolas does Sonic go for the Johnny Mirror? Is there something else up the sleeve? Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because Grand Finals is next. First, we're going to find out who's making it.
Now let's begin. Ninja Killer. Being able to armor through that almost immediately. These low pokes. Lovely hit confirmed there from Nicolas. Torpedo. This time, though, a confident punish from Nicolas to really acknowledge that Ninja Killer went Volcano far too late for that to mean anything. And I got to clarify, a bit of a bad wording on my part. What I meant was these 2 characters in particular. Let's now jump in. The safety of that mid-string, trying to make it just a little bit more. The mix-up is applied, but maybe not as much risk. Ninja Killer can't really afford to get hit by anything major here. Oh, the block! Was able to block in time, and Nicolas takes that first round here versus Ninja Killer.
Round 2. Fight.
Quite an adjustment, though, from Nicolas. Just getting it confirmed, but Ninja did defeat Nicolas earlier on in a dominant fashion, but we've already moved on a bit since then. Nicolas looking very ready for this matchup now, back-to-back. But still early days.
I mean, you're going into Final Combat. You have to be as prepared as you can for these matchups. You knew these characters were coming. The Sonic Boom, that combo, everyone's been having trouble with that today. The meterless Sonic Boom, uh-oh, miscalculated the Eagly. The Eagly betrays you, Peacemaker. Nicholas on the hunt. As always with this Johnny Cage, that fast forward movement, lovely, lightning fast reaction.
I feel like it's every time Nicholas has... Oh no, didn't get a full punish.
Chameleon got hit, that's why. Chameleon wasn't quite available. Anti-air down two, straight out of the 90s, that one. One round apiece.
But I feel like Ninja has had such flawless reactions on those Jade Glaives in the neutral so far. It's like every single time Nicholas is throwing one, he's getting torpedoed for his trouble.
Went in for that up block once more. That does make the regular drop punishable. Most of the time there is Kano covering it to make it safer, but... Dash in, flawless block, the punish! It's so rare that that string ender is used, yet Nicholas was still ready for the punishable block.
Okay, there's the escape. Nicholas has been so on point with throw techs all day, and again, cannot throw this man. Okay, again, the shadow kick. Oh, with punish though. Preemptive launch from Nicholas, he's gonna pay.
Another torpedo.
I feel like when we were seeing that launch earlier on against Ninja with Fox, it was like it was a reaction almost to catch those down threes and things like that. But Nicholas being a lot more preemptive with it.
Definitely looking for the conversion off that air glaive right there. Maybe even had been fatal blow or something, but no time to reflect on that now. Game one is going to go to Ninja Killer, and we are going to waste no time restarting match for game two.
Round one, fight.
And that's the trophy that awaits whoever takes it out of our three remaining players. The General Shao Axe. Pretty cool, honestly.
There's that mid. Ninja Killer keeps things real simple. A lot more of these flawless blocks at play. I guess the timing on 1-1 and forward 3 is kind of similar actually on the second hit, so works out. There's the armored punish with that shadow kick.
It's crazy how much of a similar dynamic that's giving this matchup, though. Whether it's EX Shadow Kick or EX Torpedo, they're similar moves overall. If you look at it, just reaction punishes for just about anything. If there's a gap, or if you see a button, or anything that's going to whiff, you can catch it. Such a strong tool to have, and we're seeing it so much. Yeah, it's more of a safer mid-screen version, that mid-eagle. Not going to get a massive pickup, but damage adds up if you're throwing it out this often.
There's that torpedo once again to just totally destabilize this neutral. Make you uncomfortable. Advance. More range on these low pokes, the back-to-back. The gravity into the jump kick, that's going to jail into some pressure. More of these pokes, miscalculates the eagly again, and that's going to be the round. Fatal blow. Nicholas.
That's not the first time we've seen mistimed Eagle back-to-back. You have to remember, Eagly does have an internal cooldown, and if you go for the move and Eagly's not ready, you're still going to get the move. You're just going to effectively put yourself at harm's way, and it's not the... actually, we don't see it punished every time is my main point. Nicholas ready to see that Eagly wasn't there and getting big damage for it.
Got to be looking for it at this level of play. Peacemaker's one of the best characters in the game, but if you can find a single weakness or a single opportunity, if you're not pouncing on it, you're trolling at this stage. Look for the whip punish, but too far away. Narrowly too far away.
Force field. Sonic boom.
There's the punish.
Patience, yep, he's looking for it.
Fan lift versus Peacemaker just does not seem to exist the same way. That move has got to be very plus for the fan lift to not get chased down. Oh! All right. Ninja Killer, successful grab. Going in with the Kano once more. Letting it rock.
Torpedo.
Another torpedo. Ninja has been so on the money with these. Not all of them being covered by Kano either. Every now and then we just get a good old-fashioned reversal. Or just a raw option.
Oh, trying to punish! He missed! He went right underneath him!
Eagly. Torpedo.
Does time the Kano knives correctly though. Nicholas does not want to play those games. If he mistimed his punish and ate those knives, the round would have been over. Double flawless block. Now this is chip territory. The flawless block.
He got it!
Oh my good lord! He found it! And wins the second game. Lightning fast reactions.
What an answer from Nicholas. Has been looking for that so many times today, but it really is difficult to get a clean punish on anti-gravity. The layers, especially with Kano, so many of them. Do you cancel it? Do you not? Do you use knives? Do you use ball? Do you do an empty anti-gravity and bait out something? So difficult to find the exact answer. It's why we don't see it punished often at all, but in the crucial moment, Nicholas has the clutch to make it happen.
All of these individual whiffs, I mean, you can just feel the tenseness behind them. Both Peacemaker and Cage have these really sizable meterless options to do something about it. And it's like I've said a few times today, it's the importance of, outside of this punish, if you can hold on to meter for a break, seems to be the preferred method at the moment. I'm gonna shoot man's feet, no parry for you.
But it's not about massive damage for Ninja. It's about individual hits, and that's what he's looking for the whole time.
Torpedo.
Cancels Kano just to get the callback faster.
Again, the mistake! Yeah, Eagerly wasn't ready again. Oh, up block. Quite a bold up block of a safe jump too. I think that was calling out perhaps a mistime.
I do like these meaty, like on wake up going for the Jade Glaive. You kind of get the added bonus of cycling different disguises if you want, but also eliminating Kano from the wake up threat.
This time.
Oh! Lands right on Johnny Cage's fist. Ouch.
That was a punish on the cancelled version too. I think we've seen that attempted a handful of times, but this time no Kano behind it. So it's going to be a full punish. Well, think about it. If it punishes the cancelled recovery and it punishes the strike, that's going to be all right. Nicholas with a clutch play. I was saying it before I say it again. The clutch master. Oh, so late. That fan lift.
Oh, did go for the punish on Kano Ball, but Ninja Killer with the correctly timed release. Nicholas just playing with absolute fearlessness in this losers finals. Wants to be able to get into that minimum second place position. The grand finals can see it, can taste it. Now Ninja Killer, no Kano. So we're gonna keep it nice and standard here in the mid screen up until Kano comes back.
Torpedo.
Anti-air torpedo.
Oof, oh, wow.
Shadow kick.
Ninja actually tried to go for a blow dart there. That's one thing we almost never see from Ninja in the neutral.
More of those Kano plus frames, but intercepted! Johnny Cage coming in hot and with plenty of Chameleon to rock with.
Oh, there's the catch. Tying up one game apiece. This is so back and forth.
Chooses not to break. Holds onto the meter for this round. He's now looking real good. Uses it to instantly interrupt that mix-up situation.
Yep. Oh, quick dash in from Nicholas. You can see how he just does not want to give Ninja any space. Oh, so good! And punish the up block too.
Force field.
Oh. Always scary, those individual
the
buttons.
Reactions again, Ninja. Cannot be tested on these torpedoes.
Always looking for it. You have to be. The counter poke torpedo. Kano once more to make that safe. The plus frames, the release of Kano Ball. We are staggering our individual buttons. Nicolas does not want to get caught by anything here. Big jump.
Yep, ends it short, take the damage. Oh wow, dashes right into it. Ninja calling out so much of Nicholas. This quick micro backdash into forward dash.
That throw tech. Oh my good lord, I think went in for the ball roll or something, but before it had a chance to, we just get grabbed right out of it. Now Ninja Killer, one game away from winning this losers finals. As you can see in front of you, this is a combo breaker run back. Nicolas, the reigning champion of combo breaker now. Defeated both Ninja Killer and Sonic Fox to accomplish that. But this is 3 weeks later. Doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it's a fresh start.
Oh, wow. There's the counter poke again. Every time Ninja has any moment to breathe, is just looking for anything into that kind of sweep distance pushback. Oh, gets caught though. That's going to do some decent damage.
It's going to equalize the health, that's for sure. Safe jump. Ninja Killer tried to anti-air, had to use the breaker just to not lose this round. And now plus frames of that low poke.
Oh,
Expecting Eagle.
Yep, there it is. Too much of a delay that time. Nicholas finds the poke. Oh no, Ninja goes for another grab. This time it doesn't pay off. Man, we are going back and forth.
Round 2. Fight.
Every possibility of this being a game 5 with how things are currently going and with so much at stake. The dashing grab escape failed. Ninja Killer did try to, but with the fan lift available, that grab's going to be a full combo. 198 doesn't sound like much.
Oh, the quick backdash again. Nicholas so good at that. It's one of those benefits of Johnny Cage, a quick backdash, advancing mid so fast.
Using that grab to guarantee that we enter the Katana disguise. That's been so important here. Going in with the forward throw, plus frames. More plus frames with the standing 4. Even more so with the Jade Glaive. Ninja Killer trying to fight that
Thrown
grab.
out of the sweep, yeah. Caught out of the active frames. Oh, that was expensive.
Well, at least we didn't take a full combo. That could have been so much worse. Down 1 to steal the turn.
Uh-oh. Again, that bar that Nicholas just spent on the EX nut punch, it didn't go anywhere.
Definitely expected an up block.
Never mind.
Absolutely expected an up block there. And we will be going into a game 5. Only 1 match left. I mean, we expected this.
No, for real, would this go any other way? I don't think so. I think this was a run back. This was game 5 in Combo Breaker. It's going the distance here again. But we're talking final combat. This is no mere offline major. Of course, not to discredit Combo Breaker. We love you.
Hang on a minute.
Yes, he's going back to the tried and true. It's Ninja Killer. It's Liu Kang. It's been a while since we saw this.
Imagine this, the crowd definitely into the Liu Kang pick. This is the character that put Ninja Killer on the map. And it's time to get classic here at Final Combat.
But there was like no hesitation. It was straight to the Liu Kang.
It's the Shaolin monks, bro. And every hit is going to mean
Suddenly
something.
the crowd comes alive. There's just something about Ninja playing Liu Kang, the air-to-air again. The damage, though.
Let's just not forget just how much damage Liu Kang does in this game. The meaty, the plus frames, the low poke, and basically a flawless victory. It's match point for Ninja Killer. Is Liu Kang the answer here?
Okay, the armor through.
With punish on the back too. Nicholas scoured it out.
I tell you what, though, it feels good to see Ninja going back to the roots.
My only question is it going to be too little too late?
I mean,
really
up on around, so looking good so far.
I genuinely hope to see this go all the way here. But this Liu Kang, what a pleasure it is to see again. Dashing grab, that's a full combo. Here comes Lau. All right, ending things in the down back 4 for more plus frames on knockdown. Throw escape. Nicholas is going to have to look at that meter. You got to be careful because anything uses the Kung Lao teleport to keep plus frames even on a throw tech. Reverse grab's good again. Does Nicholas opt to save it? I mean, it's going to scale, so he's not going to kill.
That's a lot of damage for a grab, though. Wait, he's betting it. Oh, it's good.
He finds the parry. I cannot believe it. Surely that kills Mustard, surely.
I would actually, no, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, it is! It actually is enough. We're going all the way. Game 5. Last round. Let's get it.
We were starting off with that EX Dragon's Fire. Have to establish a little bit of range here. A really good throw tech. I mean, the back escape is going to be a very attractive tech versus Liu Kang. Punish on the down 1. We have Chameleon. That is going to be a grab combo, folks. Big jump in now. Looking for that forward 4. Ninja Killer has to make magic happen. We only have 1 bar of meter on the side of Liu Kang.
Oh, the patience.
Good block,
Jump,
though.
Yeah. As the empty jump alongside it, we've seen so much back throws from Ninja. Oh, underneath! Hang on! This is big damage.
The setup gets the perfect read, and there's the breaker. A huge jump! That is going to be it? Surely for losers finals? No! We spoke too soon!
This could be it. Nicholas gets the hit. That should have been it for Ninja. Oh, the roll! Is that enough? Surely it is, and it will be! Nicholas over Ninja Killer in losers finals. Oh, what a heartbreaking drop for Ninja, and Nicholas pounces right on it. You can see the energy. You can see how much this means to him as he does take the win, and obviously Scorpion Prox rushes the stage to congratulate his twin brother, as a victory for one is a victory for all. What a set from Nicholas.
And the tournament isn't even over, for crying out loud. We still have one more series to get through, but Nicholas absorbing this. Top 2 guaranteed, and a chance to become the world champion.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
We can't avoid it. We can't avoid it. What a drop for Ninja Killer. That 1000% should have been
I accidentally fell asleep.
But shoulda, woulda,
And I woke up when he said,
did not happen.
over Ninja Killer. And I was like, huh?
Win the match, and still we just look so animated. Still just trying to absorb it, you know what I mean?
I mean, you still have to keep your head in the game because one opponent remains, and their name is Sonic Fox.
No, but what? Sorry, finish your point, finish your point.
I was just about to say this is a run back of Combo Breaker, but anyone that watches Pro Comp knows it is anyway.
But what? I mean, I hope the replay caught it, because what a roller coaster of emotions that must have been for Nicholas in that moment. Because as soon as Ninja got that final hit, I mean, everyone here, us, the viewers at home, we all thought, and especially Nicholas, was, oh, that's it, it's over. There's no way, you know, that the match is done. And then suddenly the drop out of nowhere. And on the back of such amazing plays too, right there, Nicholas, that we finally see the Johnny Cage fatal blow be the answer to anti-gravity. And then, out of nowhere, the match turned around and Nicholas was able to win the set. But we've got to say, crowd here in person, give it up for Ninja Killer. A household name in Mortal Kombat, earned through tournament after tournament after tournament, and third place at the World Finals, the big finish, is so impressive.
This final match had so many moments. Yeah, after this point, there's already...
Oh wait, no, it's just before this, I think.
It was giant damage and then just the jump in bull roll. Nicholas bet everything on that. That was either I win on this or I lose, because there was no way Ninja Killer was not going to punish that. No way. But folks, everyone here in Toronto, everybody at home watching all around the world, wherever you are, whether it's the morning, the evening, or anything in between, it's time to find out who the world champion of Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be.
It's a grand finals run back of Combo Breaker. Just swapped around Sonic Fox and Nicholas. But hey, don't let us tell you. We're going to let Tento have the honors. Take it away, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, can I get some noise made for grand finals about to come up? Our first player will be your reigning Final Kombat champion, Sonic Fox. And their opponent, coming all the way from Chile, this is going to be a Combo Breaker run back. Your Combo Breaker champion, Nicholas. The Condiment Twins, please get this show on the road.
It has all come down to one final series. And before we kickstart things, there's a chance some of you watching at home may be wondering what this double elimination thing is all about. Mustard, while we get geared up for this, what does that mean?
So this grand finals is coming so from a double elimination format. Sonic Fox has not lost yet, is still in winner's bracket, has to win one set of 3 out of 5 to win this tournament. Nicholas, coming from the loser's bracket, has to win the 3 out of 5 to reset things, effectively knocking Sonic Fox into losers. We'll go back to 0-0, and then a final best of 5 will be played. So the short answer is, if you haven't lost yet, you got half the work to do, or double the work if you're from loser side. Depends if you're a glass half full or half empty kind of guy.
Well, Let's talk about the potential matchup now.
It could just be a Johnny Cage mirror, I'll be honest.
My gut feeling tells me this is going to be a battle of the Johnny Cage, because these have been the two most dangerous Johnny Cage players in the entire tournament. And it's almost rather fitting to find out who's going to be the greatest Cage of them all. Well, but that's one possible matchup. I just think it's the most likely, I reckon.
Well, Fox has had a Cage kind of casually for a while in MK1. You know how Fox is, right? If you've watched any Fox streams or YouTube or anything like that, Fox plays just about everyone, just at a decent level. But it was at Combo Breaker, you know, where we saw almost entirely Sindel from Sonic Fox, and in the grand finals, ultimately, Nicholas did take it with the Johnny Cage. That maybe that was what made Fox go back to the drawing board. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks from then to now and say, hey, maybe that's the solution. Maybe I should be playing Johnny as well. And that has been the pair in this entire weekend for Fox, the Johnny Chameleon and the Sindel Lao mainly, but who knows what else we've seen out the time. Whereas from Nicholas, it has been the Johnny Cage exclusively. The run back, it's happening. We're going into it. The button check is finished. It's time for one final match.
And for one last time today, people in this crowd, if you want Nicholas to take it all the way, let him know now.
That is the sound of Latin America right there.
However, I got a feeling there's something here. If you want to see Sonic Fox become the reigning champion, now's the time to let him know. Sounds to me like the crowd favors Sonic Fox. However, it is a battle of Johnny Cage. Who is the greatest Cage and who is the greatest MK1 player on the planet?
Oh, wow. They're so smart to finish that string to get out of the way of the parry, though. It's kind of shades of MK11, you know, when you do like wake up forward roll and if you meet with an advancing string, kind of similar.
There's that delayed mid. That's a full combo for Nicholas. At this point, just taking it in turns. Looking for the airborne glaive, the smart stuff. Trying to catch a jump, actually. Reverse grab. Advantage Sonic Fox. Wake up parry. A worthy attempt. A lovely little throw tech there. And a whip punish! With this break being forced, it's still open for either side. Who is going to get the first successful throw? Right now, it's no one.
No, not at all. These throw techs too good. Fox has a decent lead, but no breaker. One fatal blow confirmed will end this, so not quite as commanding of a lead as you'd think, but another throw tech. Oh my goodness! Sonic Fox betting the round, and look at that, the cheeky smile. Betting the round on a shadow kick, but you know, that's it. Just because it's on paper a risky idea doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. And no one knows that more than Sonic Fox, but a quick confirm from Nicholas. Getting the first large opening of the round. Misses the extension, but hey, there's still plenty of damage.
Missed an extension on a cameo move that has the fastest recharge in the game, so not really a waste. That is going to be a whiff punish, though. Sonic Fox now capitalizing fully. Spending some of that cameo on the increased damage. We're still going to get a good situation, even though we didn't quite get a shadow kick or whatever else a jump kick will certainly do. Oh, that standing one could have been so much more. Meaty glaive, Nicholas, watch yourself.
Okay, the extension. What's the Oki? Oh, the backdash! I love that choice, though, from Nicholas. Expensive. But Sonic Fox doesn't overcommit on the chase down. Here's some advantage. What you got? Another grab. What a throw tech. Oh, hang on. Is this going to work? Oh, but the perfect spacing. Sonic Fox standing at the right range to whiff punish if you let it go and punish the dash if you go for that as well. That's matchup knowledge right there.
Pure focus. Completely out footsied in that first match. And let's not forget, folks, Sonic Fox, 2 more wins. And we have an MK1 champion.
Hey, Sonic Fox won Final Combat in 2019, the first year of MK11, and we have not had an offline Final Combat since. So we could be looking at potential back-to-back champion here, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We've got potentially a lot more games to go before we see that. Whip punish. Nicholas, spacing, supreme.
Significant contrast between the MK11 character of choice and this one. I mean, the Joker into Johnny Cage, not quite common. Let's now jump in. There's
hey, but you know what those characters have in common? Good footsies.
Yes, they do.
Fundamental character. And Fox have been playing fighting games for quite a while. Is pretty good at them.
This throw tech, the down one counter poke, the chase down of the shadow kick says, where are you going? I'll tell you where. Behind me. Eat this reverse grab, mate. Another one. Forward throw this time. there's a punish. Oh no, too late. But the reason Sonic Fox would have done the standing button there was in case the fan lift happened, you could still pick up. But it doesn't matter. We still got the round regardless, and Fox looking very good indeed, and starting things off with another beautiful throw tech. 3 bars on the side of each players. Same idea. Almost the exact same frame of a forward 3.
No, that was a forward 3 trade. Oh, but the catch again. The break is forced.
Delayed grab. So many of these grabs, and I'll tell you why. Conditioning to make that forward 3 on the money when it comes out.
But just because your throws are being teched doesn't mean you should stop going for them. If that's the mix-up, if that's the game you want to enforce, as the raw roll comes through again. We're seeing Fox really saving that Molina roll. Oh, but the quick backdash into buttons. Nicholas is fighting back.
Backdash into forward 3 is such a classic Johnny Cage maneuver. We committed.
Oh no!
We committed and paid the price. Whatever our cameo was there, it wasn't the right one. We got punished for it, and now it's 1 round apiece. The difference between 1-1 and 2-0 here is going to be huge for the mental game. That's like max range sweep that. Looking for it. And you will see a lot of sweeps in the mirror match. The parry does lose to lows. There's a reason we've barely seen the parry at all in this match. That one's going to work out, though. Fox opts not to go for Chameleon either. Just take it as is. A forward throw once more. Decent little damage. More importantly, corner position, reactionary shadow kick. And over half-life done.
Oh, what a whiff punish, though. Fox going for that standing 4. It is a high.
These grabs are looking pretty good now. Small damage on that Molina disguise throw, but the trade-off is massive plus frames.
Uh-oh.
Cannot break this one. All right, possible strike throw, makes the read. Oh, goes for it.
Oh, let it go, let it go.
There were some possible other options there. You know, Fox hard committed just in case you were maybe trying to catch the dash, maybe you're trying to go for a chase down. Ultimately wasn't the right decision, but it has led now to a 1-1.
Well, that to me was, because it was a parry, like a normal parry first, and then the fatal blow, which obviously is parry too. That to me looked like Sonic Fox trying desperately to stop momentum, and that is the name of the game. Sonic Fox is such a momentum-heavy player that if you can slow your opponent down and not give them any chance to breathe and make that comeback, and Nicholas was looking good, but didn't work out in the end. Ties things up 1 game apiece.
You know, I love the ender there. You know, you sometimes see the shadow kick ender, sometimes you see the nut punch. The nut punch on top of having good frame advantage means that you're going to have that regeneration time for the fast recharge cameo. Kind of the gift that keeps on giving, I suppose. There's the 2-1-2. Sonic Fox now, full combo. And we're going to go from coast to coast, one side of the corner to the other. Forward throw, the plus frames. Standing 4, that's more plus frames. Down 1 out of the standing 4, that is crazy.
I mean, it is plus, but it's not foolproof. If you think your opponent's going to mistime it, you can disrespect it. Oh, but there's the catch again, Sonic Fox. Sticking out the mid, it's good.
Yeah, you did.
We've been here before. What will happen this time?
Micro duck, what a choice.
I feel like Fox has had 100% success ratio on micro ducks today. We don't see it every time, but when we do, it works. Oh my goodness, Nicholas! Tried the big launch, but just out of range, looking for something, but it didn't happen.
But Fox was so ready to intercept with a standing 1. All right, there's the parry.
But no overcommitting from Sonic Fox. Gets parried, but doesn't get punishable.
+1, backdash into forward 3. The sweep. You can't get hit by anything if you're Nicholas. Oh! My arm!
That's huge in the mirror, though, because Johnny Cage suddenly can't throw! Jumps back! Wait, the returning glaive went up! Sonic Fox going for the alternate kind of throw, and we could, my friends,
playing for $70,000 and laughing and giggling and unfocused. This shit is not competitive
Sonic
at
Fox
all.
gonna do it with Johnny Cage, going back to character select as Nicholas. Maybe just to get a breather, get a few moments to think. Or maybe, oh.
Rico?
Okay.
Bruh.
No, hang on.
Hang on a minute.
Potentially Raiden. There's hesitation. Oh, never mind. Well, we'll find out soon.
we might have to go for a restart here, I think.
Yeah, we'll find out. Regardless, we'll find out. Nicolas did go back to character select, so...
Oh, not the save data.
Let's hope the game is still there when we come back.
Well, either way.
They all let their guard down, man. All of them be sitting there out there giggling and laughing and smiling, having conversation and stuff. It's the same thing, man. People are not serious.
The Raiden is definitely something that fell off at kind of combo breaker, but could be back now thanks to what's happened to Cyrax. So I'm not sure either way.
What I do know was, I could hear some of the players in this crowd that when he hovered over Raiden, I heard some people going, no, no, no.
Hey, man.
So I'm not sure if
I know one thing. When I'm in the grand finals with you,
but it comes down to
options.
It comes down to the
we ain't
player,
having no conversation.
right? And you might be at home thinking to yourself, you know, how do competitive players decide who to play in the heat of the moment? You know, if you've got a handful of characters, who do you play and when? I mean, there could be a variety of reasons. It could be matchups. It could be for particular players. Maybe you've played against a lot of people and you can see, oh, they seem to have a problem dealing with, you know, a Shao, for example. Maybe, you know, go for that if you've got it in the pocket. But ultimately, your own opinion is what has the most weight, especially if you're a player like Nicolas, who plays a lot of characters. I have to remember, an MK11 would always kind of bounce between the Kotal Khan, the Fujin, the Cabal, the Nightwolf, or the Johnny Cage.
What's up, Red Spider?
Matches against each other, you know, with Scorpion Prox and Nicolas. But different circumstance entirely. If you're final combat grand finals, you're on the loser's side, and your opponent has one more game to take. This is your last chance to change characters, because when you're only one game away from losing, you no longer get the luxury of changing on a loss. This last decision is going to be it. You know, the only one left. So I definitely don't want to be in his shoes.
Yeah, I remember
right
when
now.
Liu Kang beat Shang and they had dinner together.
If you go for a character change and you manage to get the win and it goes into game 5 scenario, not to say that it would happen, but Sonic Fox would then have the luxury of going for a different matchup if that's what they want to enforce. So
that's another dynamic.
The importance of, sometimes the term is kind of like the final counter pick. I think we used to say that back in like the Injustice 2 days, a little bit of MK11. Injustice 2 was such a matchup heavy game that kind of winning the first match was very important, because it was kind of common that you'd swap. Not really the case here in Mortal Kombat 1. A lot of people are more dedicated to what they've rocked for the start of the set, but the situation would still present itself. If Fox were to change to someone else, then maybe it just gives you a bit of an edge in the matchup. Maybe it's the one game scenario to go with some more unexpected things. This is all just theory crafting, and to be honest, unlikely that we'll see it, but looks like we've gone in for a restart here.
I think they just restarted the game and we're going back in. I will say, if that happened, thank goodness it happened in character select and not when the game began. That would have been a lot worse. But again, grand finals, final combat. It's been a long weekend of competition. 20 of the best Mortal Kombat players on this planet of ours gathered, and only 2 remain. Sonic Fox winner's side, up 2 games to 1. One match win will do it. And actually, after all that, Nicolas has gone back in with Johnny Cage, so has used that time to think, you know what? No, I'm staying with Johnny Cage. This is the character we saw him use to win Combo Breaker mere weeks ago, and we're back in. This is it, grand finals. And an instant micro duck. That's a great start for Nicolas.
Pretty much picking up where we left off, right down to the immediate
Wait, all that happened just from pick the same character? Oh wait, he won?
Combo breaker. Ooh. And is whip punished twice in
one. He won a match?
Damn, Sonic Fox is getting caught. Nicolas is just calling out the offense, and Sonic Fox just getting clipped by everything in that round. And suddenly 1 round away from tying things up.
Well, that's one way to turn things round, is just complete obliteration in that first round. The chase down. Once again, that shadow kick. It's a great solution. Sonic Fox finds the whiff punish, however. And now a chance to kind of have the same round, but in reverse, maybe. Lovely parry, Nicolas. Oh, Optimal's hype mode activated.
What the hell? What's going on?
We used that full combo situation to still manually go to a different disguise there. I wonder what Nicolas had cooking up.
Dude, Sonic was in control of this.
Hang on a minute. This has been an explosive turnaround for the Chilean.
Dang, did that thing that happened ice Sonic more than it iced Nicolas? Look at him smile, his little smirk.
Pay dividends.
Oh, Sonic is serious this time.
A 180 from what we saw before, and suddenly
Sonic ain't trying to have conversation dialogue after you lose, go down a game.
This is either
Okay.
going to be the end
Probably
of the
because it's
tournament
2-2.
or
You
a
gotta sit
bracket
up now.
reset.
Because if he resets this, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But gotta be
Oh,
careful.
the Johnny
Oh,
Cage
can
jump
anti in
kick.
this game reliably.
Gotta be
Jump
the
kicks
best jump kick in the
win.
game. It has to be. Especially for the rewards you get off of it. So many good buttons to chase down. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Nicholas just stuck out the
Classic
forward
whip
one by
punish.
itself.
What I think of
Goes
throws
in
this
enough.
game, I hate
Gonna miss from
throws.
Sonic Fox.
I hate
Oh, wow, full
having to
pickup
guess
as
the
well,
throw break.
meatless. Oh,
Damn.
meaty though, Sonic Fox.
Oh,
wow,
look
caught
at
the
you.
ground again,
Dang, he
but
didn't get
Nicholas
the
did not
punish.
believe.
He dropped it.
Oh, that quick backdash too. Sonic Fox trying to play around this fan lift so well, but not getting massive punishes.
It ain't nothing about the
wow.
window. It's the fact that it's a guess.
Ever since we've returned, I mean, that was actually a micro
It's
but
literally
not
a coin
particularly
flip.
fast one. Has been in full control. It's been such a ridiculous turnaround. These low pokes. They had
Damn.
a really nice throw test.
Nicholas
from
is
Sonic
like
Fox.
in
That's
control of
nice.
this shit right now.
Nicholas, this should be, if you don't flawless block now, you're done. That's now
At first he was getting rolled. Now he's rolling.
for Nicholas.
Tina
We might be going
Turner.
into another
I'm sorry.
3 out of 5 and a bracket reset. Jump back kick. Pretty safe maneuver there from Johnny Cage. We are just trading.
I feel like because I'm
at the
watching
moment.
intently
The flawless
now
block here and
that
there, and another sweep. Oh, wow, we're going for a
it's about to
ground.
be final round. Guessing should not be a thing. Well, it's a thing in real life.
Sliding across
You
the
can't
screen,
react to
wave
punches.
dash
The
for
hell?
grab.
That's why people be getting caught. If you can react to every punch, no one can get caught. Dude, that Reese, oh my
Really
god,
nice
well,
timing too to
Reese,
get
ow.
that side switch.
Side switch, thank
Oh,
you.
a whip send! Another whip punish from
Damn.
Nicholas, who has been on it every
Man, this
time
game,
with these.
Johnny Cage versus Johnny Cage
Such
Chameleon
a standoff
Fighter.
situation, that forward one whiff punishing itself. Sonic
this
Fox gets
combo.
another hit, decent damage. Oh, the sweep. Okay.
Uh-oh, final
Again, this could
round.
be the last round
This could be
of
it.
the tournament, or the halfway point. We'll find out in the next 90 seconds. This is my favorite part of the tournament. It's either reset
Oh my
point or it's
goodness.
gonna be championship
That's a
point.
big whip, and he's
Right
not
now,
he's
Nicholas
not
starts
breaking.
off strong.
He's not breaking, he's gonna keep the meter.
And we're gonna squeeze out every ounce of damage. Go for the nut punch.
Oh, the big damage, you gotta breaker this. What you wanna play? You wanna play another set? You wanna play another set?
Oh my goodness! Nicholas with the brackets.
Okay.
Reset.
Sonic was
A
accepting.
greedy
Alright, you know what? I'm
attempt
down for
from
another
Sonic
set.
Fox. A bold wake up that did not pay
I like
off,
Mortal
not only
Kombat.
resulting in a punish,
I wanna be
but
here
an
for-
inability to break as well.
He didn't-
Nicholas from Latin
That's
America
crazy.
resets
He
the
didn't break her
bracket.
at all.
We are resetting to 0.
He had full bar meter.
One final 3 out of 5 set.
Or did he hit
4 minutes
the
left of this
assist and was not able to
competition
break her? I
It is
have
going
to
to
go
be,
back and
yep,
look at
the
that.
Johnny Mirror again. I'm definitely expecting to see nothing but the Johnny Cage from Nicholas. I wonder if we'll ever see
Who's
a
Sonic
change
kicking
from
now?
Sonic Fox either.
It's
I mean,
still-
it was a close set. It was as close as it gets. So
Is it still
this
Cage?
could very well be what we see for the rest of the tournament. But one set left. Let's go.
Yeah, it's still
Here
Cage.
we
Cage
go.
mirror.
Whichever way you look at it, it is all coming down to this. Win or lose. Okay. So there's the advancement. Sonic Fox taking the first chunk of significant damage and the brave shadow kick. Now there was Katana available, so not as unsafe as you'd think. The advancing button there catches the plus frames off that standing 4 to begin with, and so much damage. 420, just like that. Escape failed. Fox did try and tech that, but Nicholas went for a much smarter forward throw direction. No parry. We actually haven't seen parry work out much at all in this matchup. Sweeps too prominent. There it is again. Low pokes. Oh, that's smart stuff. That quick little backdash, you see it from Sonic Fox getting out of the way of anything that you can threaten from that jump in. Very similar play to how Sonic Fox won East Coast Throwdown with Rain. The exact same sort of scenario. But there's the going in.
Okay, it was assist on wake up.
Nicholas forced to use all 3 bars.
Oh, sorry guys, first match. Wow.
Is on it with this. And I mean, if you've just had the bracket reset against you, Nicholas has come back almost looking like a new player, right? I do love the way that Sonic Fox has been using hype mode this entire tournament. I feel a lot of Johnny players will save it for a combo, but Sonic Fox is kind of just popping it in neutral.
Yeah,
And then
you
just
doing it
having
in
some
neutral is
real
really good.
threats.
It's like Yun.
Especially when you're in that Jade disguise. Just covering it with that. Okay, Sonic Fox looking good in game 1. trying to really seal this one out. These sweeps and pokes. Oh no, that is not what they wanted. The breaker. Any momentum that Nicolas had there, taken away.
Yeah, that shit's gone. Let's get this hit though.
Okay, turn that poke into something, but the staggers waiting for something from Nicolas. Maybe seeing that katana disguise and worrying about Rising Star, perhaps.
Oh, they call it disguise.
Yep.
Okay.
Saw that one coming.
I didn't know what to call the character change.
And that's going to be
or the
a
color
advantage
change.
already for Sonic Fox. And that's the kind of momentum shift you want. If the bracket gets reset on you, winning that first game at least kind of puts you back in the lead again. Albeit only by a game, but it's enough. Okay.
Once more, the same kind of whip punish that we've seen all series long.
Oh,
Plus
wow,
frames.
big plus frames.
Plus frames into more plus frames thanks to the standing 4. Doesn't quite get the conversion, but we still have corner positioning for now. How long that lasts, I guess time will tell, but more of these sweeps, letting the whole one go.
Oh, wow, caught on the way back. What a trade for Nicolas.
Escape failed, there was an attempt, but instead it's massive plus frames! Gets the successful
The
crouch.
neutral duck, but
Such a good decision from Sonic Fox.
didn't finish it.
They
Oh,
return,
got
but we can
caught.
confirm that 1-1 regardless, and here comes the rest of the damage. We're going to get even more thanks to fan lift, and now anything's going to do it. That forward 3 seals the deal. Sonic Fox now 1 round up here in game 2, post-bracket reset.
Oh, so much looking for it. But what do you do? Johnny Cage is so good at point blank against Johnny Cage. If you're the first one to press and it's not something plus, you're in trouble.
Yeah, yeah, Johnny Cage is playing MK9. Every other character is playing MK1. You are correct. Because he's the only one that still has that frame data. He's got 9 frame mids, combo starter. Then he's got plus on block jabs. That every other character can't play the game as well as he can.
Pressure situation once more. The dash under, so smart from Sonic Fox.
Like, if there was no cameo, he'd probably be a lot more balanced. Because then he actually have to, like,
as much of a punish as you can get on it, I think.
Really take a chance to hype up.
Oh, that's a break. Not quite the Ninja Killer situation. There was a breaker available here.
Oh, knocked out. Couldn't get a combo off it, though. Still a good position for Sonic Fox. Has the bar to spend.
Got knocked out of the overhead, so I guess technically Johnny Cage was
How you gonna do this?
Alter the combo
This is
gravity.
Oh, the reactions! Sonic Fox not letting you get away with that. And immediately after the Grand Finals reset, again, Sonic Fox 2-0 in the lead. It just keeps happening.
Now I think it's over. If Nicolas makes a comeback,
However, Nicolas
yeah.
has come back from rather insane odds this tournament. Not just Final Combat, but previous tournaments as well. No stranger to a reverse sweep. Has no choice but to do that now, though. There's the
Good way to open, though. Good damage, corner positioning, everything Sonic Fox has been using. Oh, Nicolas showing so much respect. Dude, like, blocking that on wake up is one thing, but when you're standing up for most of the charge, yeah, that's another altogether.
That's a trade combo for Nicolas. Every little's going to help here. There's that jump
Hey,
in.
Virtua Fighter 6 is going to have that
Not getting opened up by these mids.
esports mechanics.
And now
So
we'll dash in for a throw. We don't quite have the right disguise
Hold
to
the
turn
breath.
into a combo, but we're still going to use that glaive. The micro duck, or just straight up neutral duck, I should say, from Nicolas there. Brave choice.
Oh, stayed alive. That could have been huge. Another escape fail. This throw game
got a lot
has
of
been
meter. He could make something happen, but
so
yeah, it looks.
volatile in this set so far.
Oh!
Punish fatal blow. Yep, that's going to be the round.
Definite nod of approval there from Sonic Fox. Knows that one was a bit cheeky
No, but
even
think
for
about
them.
it. But think about it. How many end of round scenarios has Fox won by doing just a raw shadow kick? Yeah, it's a massive risk, but it's a risk that's big.
Yeah, but he was
paying
doing
off,
it for
but
chip
the
out
more you
though.
do it,
He
the
didn't
more
do
your
that one
opponent's
for
gonna be
chip
ready
out.
and
He did that for. I hope you're pressing the button,
prepared there.
or I hope you're not blocking the neutral.
There's that jump kick fresh off the fan lift. That Johnny Cage jump kick is oh so good. I think that's the single-handed reason we have up block, to be honest. It's the only jump in eye up block.
I feel we've seen so much of just Johnny standing 3 in this tournament as well. Just anything that's plus, I mean, I'm assuming it's plus, otherwise we wouldn't see it so much.
I'm kind of conditioned to think that if Johnny Cage has a standing button on its own, it's plus. What we're also going to get decent knockdown frames for.
This game needs Cabal.
Here,
It needs MK9
hit confirm on 1-1. Nicolas fights his way out of the corner and secures good damage at the same time here. The down one will be respected. There's the confirm, and just like that, folks, we are on championship point for
Final round.
This could be the end, but we keep saying that, and it's not. So let's see. I'm not sure.
Where I'm from, it ain't done until it's done.
I'm going to say Sonic wins
Third win
this.
is obtained. Anything can happen. However, the
Side
side
switch,
switch
yeah,
into
that's
corner.
perfect.
Maybe not so good for Nicolas.
Okay, another grab. Sonic Fox keeping this lead going. No, but there's the catch with punish from Nicolas. He knows.
The down one to
The
punish.
walk up before the grab. So
Such a
scary.
risk.
Yeah.
There's a huge risk, seeing as there is no breaker available, and we're going for a second. That's enough to steal this. The throw tech. Fox wants to hold on to that meter. You need a breaker at this point.
Ooh.
But the break keeps Fox alive, but no more lifelines.
Even that whiff made me nervous.
Oh, it's over.
Catches the
It's over.
dash and lands the fatal blow. Sonic Fox with the pop-off because we already know the
Make
job
sure you hit all the
is
buttons.
done. Sonic Fox is your world champion for Mortal Kombat 1.
Back-to-back final combat. Oh wait, no, Sonic Fox doing a fatality, ending it in style, insisting that we throw back to the screen. Like, no. This is the Mortal Kombat final. Fatality.
How we get a car in there? Off it goes.
Well, it ain't coming out. I'll tell you that much. Sonic Fox, your world champion for Mortal Kombat 1. Shoutouts to Nicolas for that second place. But Sonic Fox, back-to-back Final Combat first place. Your first world champion for MK11 and your first world champion for Mortal Kombat 1. A true world champion through and through.
This has been an absolutely wonderful tournament. It's been a wonderful tournament series.
And Johnny Cage,
near the end of
I don't
last
think
year.
we've
We have
seen enough Johnny Cage or
tournaments in
Peacemaker.
various territories. The online realm has had so many opportunities, which led to 20 of the world's greatest players coming into one event, of which Sonic Fox is the last player standing. A shout out massively for Nicolas, because that was one hell of a showing, especially through the losers bracket, but in a almost reverse fashion. It was Nicolas that made the losers run, ended by Fox.
All right, y'all. I'll be back
The
to play. I'm about to go
competition is so
catch this movie
consistent,
real
man,
quick.
and that has just been proven tournament after tournament, here and there.
then
We've
we'll
had
be
such a
on.
great season of players across the world, and Combo Breaker was such a taste of what we would be seeing at Final Combat, even more than we ever would have imagined. But in true fashion, time and time again, Sonic Fox is the champion for the big one at the very end. In a Johnny Cage mirror, no less. We've seen Sonic Fox with a few characters through the season, but doing it with a superstar A-lister from Mortal Kombat that we know.
Wait, are they going to show
and a
anything
GG's all round.
about the
It was a
game,
matter
like
of who
season
was the
2 or
best Johnny
something?
Cage of the weekend, and more importantly, who was the best Mortal Kombat player of the weekend. And the legacy, the expansive legacy of Sonic Fox will continue. And who knows where we even go from here. This is the first World Championships for Mortal Kombat 1. Fox went into this event not a clear-cut favorite, but was absolutely the most dominant player of the weekend.
But by Fox's own admission as well. You know, we saw Fox posting on X about it and talking in the player interview that, yeah,
I didn't predict anyone winning because I didn't care.
For being one of the players to win, but it's not clear cut, it's not definitive. There are so many players who definitely could win this entire thing, and we saw that through the tournament, whether it was Nicolas, Scorpion Prox, Ninja Killer, Fatal Combat, and the many, many more top-level players that made it to the World Finals this time. But regardless, Fox reminding us that there is a clear-cut favorite now, moving into the rest of this game's competitive lifespan, and of course it's going to be Sonic Fox again. How many times have we said this? How many finals have we commentated and had the chance to say Sonic Fox wins? Well, we can add one more to that pile.
Doesn't even have to be Mortal Kombat at this point. We've had Injustice as well.
True, but it's MK this time, and Mortal Kombat 1 no less. And what a great season this has been from start to finish. And thank you all so much for those of you that have tuned in at home, whether you've been here for the online pro competition,
No announcements.
offline stops, or last but not least, you lovely folks here with us in person as well.
Shouts to you!
Here.
All of
Indeed,
you.
making the trip out. We do love MK so very much, and that's why we're all here tuning in and enjoying it together. But we thank you so much for tuning in. That's the end of the competition, but it's not the end of the stream, as we have to crown a winner in our winners ceremony. So to the stage we go. Tento, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, what is going on? Can we make some noise for that grand finals one more time? That was some great stuff. That was some great stuff. But we have to award our players. But first, can I introduce Ed Boone and Tyler to the stage? Come on. They will be representing and presenting the trophies to the players. In 7th place, the man from the UK, video games. Yo, come to the stage, please. Great season from this man all around. Also tied in 7th place will be Zombat. In 5th place, the Mighty Unjust. Also tied in 5th place, Prox. Your 4th place finisher will be Face Out Kombat. In 3rd place will be none other than Ninja Killer. And your runner-up is going to be in 2nd place, Nicholas. Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, they have defended their crown once again for the 2nd time. Please give it up for Sonic Fox, your final combat champion, here for MK1.
No, I'm about to go watch a movie, but I want to see if they're going to announce anything.
Give it up for him one more time. Your MK1 champion, Sonic Fox. Guys, that's going to be it from us here for Season 1 of MK1 Action 4 Final Combat 2024. You guys, please be safe getting home and stay blessed.
No announcements. All right, y'all. I'll be back to play Street Fighter in a second after I'm done. I'll probably be back around like 8 p.m. So see y'all soon.